Tabasho. Tabasho.
Korean Chanamani, Momentum Ponanya Crabare, no may yesi machara. Yesi macharo.
Mewo.
Yes, me had to me and do, baby.
By Unity Radio 103.9.
Oh, Gary,
Musan Fanche Beam. And as usual, very late. But Bodibeka is better late than never. And then the senior national team, the Black Stars. And no Angola Catapa Sambo Bobium. Until about 12 hours. You ever call there for commentary, bro. But in between the time, no. Yeah, Mr. Wilson. Yeah, brother Ibibia. Oh, yeah, anti-corruption campaign crusader. Abekansa. Anche obeja ho akogana. Na akotwa ndibe dieso. Na asana America krawe anim no. Yede bedidi ano baba kakra na fe wa ya appeal kakra bi na fe no ne agya no kwan na okọ. Enti 46 minutes or so a day in media. And some back community be doing come off there and na akani na agya ma na say or the friends apino kakra na fe there atwaso. And high Unity Radio. So they sit in the piano. Anochi Chrome restaurants. Asamas trading. Dan auto repairs. Dr. Kwabi Scientific Hair Care. Dream Africa Market. Gold Coast Creative Service and Restaurant. Kumasi Market. Anochi Trading. And a Faith Africa Marketplace. Said you were queen as well as me did media, bro. But don't flip the keep you locked here. I need to radio 103.9. From King Kalusha. Amazima. So many see much. Na man ya kasi be be. It was me call Minya ho ade yina Mr. Wose ya ba kwa ba
ye nwa o
na bia ba ko de
nyame adom ne mo mpa chomo so
ya ko no
ye de nyame ase
na ye mre no aye no ma tupe na ye pese ye hwe first China for say so ma ja tum so pese almost so asini. And then the next one the brouhaha in the parliament. The NDC minority no say I didn't know etuma amanfo na amanfo se secret ballot say buy no boana enu nsem bebrebe na etwagu ekweti me makwa babiem eti esasem menu afa wi ana afa ya ma wa de wanu disem na wa yi kakra na afa ya so eti once again ye makwa babiem
me da se pa minya ma minchi etifo ne ahwefo nyina na menka se many aje many aso said the Worcester for receiving me this past period I have been here now. I am so happy ebusia fofra mababe dom wa hanemo munyina King Kalusha Opo National engineer. I mean the names goes on and on and on. Na teacher nso ye mia mebusia for mo hosting me George nene ho kafo any bra keke and also nene ho kafo Anita. And the Omo Makenyina, I mean, the name goes on Robert, Ken, and all of them. I really appreciate Obi Pia. Nyamiya Aduma said, okay, and then I will go back. Na yakwakote Juma at see this, but Mujidi say, Nyami Chadia, Enche. I'll come back and then we'll continue. But even there, no, so Ejuma to say, you know, say, be to me on phone near there. We will continue to do it. Now, first off, this issue of China, almost Ghana loan, and Ghana for say kwakoji loan, China. And for me, my position is very simple. Some years back, under His Excellency Kufuor, ana yekoje loan, ana yensaka loan. Na yensaka loan, it became a fanfare in Ghana, especially among executive members, some of the ministers in Ghana.
What's the per se in your loan? They are going to say Ghana, you loan that they cover more than 3 billion.
Yeah.
But then majority of that amount to fee China for 1.7 billion.
Into a pray for cancellation. I know. Exactly. Into me can do hold. Okay. Into me kai pass Kufuor koji loan. You know, so be kaya IC Kwe was very happy. I guess the loan is big, oh, the money is big, oh, you know. Shake IC Kwe, the money is big, oh. Nani na because we were celebrating the fact that Yakwakoji loan. Celebrating a loan. It's only in Ghana. Now, I mean, it goes on and goes on. Recently, now we even decided to say, Yakwakoye Kinky party, just because there has been some, moving out of, an IMF conditionalities and IMF agreements. And check, and Ghana, we are going back to it. Loans. At the current time, this background is again for us to know the kind of mindset of your leaders we've had over the past period. So we celebrate mediocrity. Yes, celebrate mediocrity. Yes, celebrate loan. And you don't pen so your loan cry, we are not able to repay it. Now, if you are not able to repay it, I mean say you are not credit worthy. At the end of the day, no, you don't pen so be in the near future, be very difficult. Say, Yebekasi Yekwakoji loan in Pwefi, any other place. And for me, I even want us to get to that stage where Obi Abekasi or Omo Mayen loan. No GDA say all those doors no are closed. No Biakas or Mayen loaner. Ebe forcing to think right and generate our own revenue. Into me bon pa say ebe do some pension. Obi Abekasi or Mayen loan. Because Ghana yet is Sikaso. We have all the resources. And we have Yebekwakoji loan. And I mean, okay, you don't pen so because you into me to ask the okay, you China. In fact, literally, you pa China for you say a car you do one, fan chain. Such a shame. Such a shame. What I know about China, now the way I'm forward looking, any the way I'm planning, I'm work clear. Vision, baby, they want to some person could do this present time, the next 10 years, the next 20 years, 50 years near them. Now, Oshemu gradually, especially in Ghana, see they speedily who capture most of your key sectors with particular reference to housing. There's a place in Osua, they be Amiduha and Amekasi very soon. You best send Dino to Chinatown. Now, I won't be surprised because Oshe. Almost all countries, to say first Nigerians, for Union Nigerians, for more baby, all countries are China for a gaining roots. And yes, it is part of their plan. Into almost vision, they have it. Say, look, we need to make sure say we become the superpower. And by being the superpower, we must make sure say you capture all the countries. And now me know kasi it's a China for kasi almost the alone no chain. Trust me, behind it no will be some conditions. Almost ain't find chain for just for chain sake. Behind it will be some conditionalities. First off, some the be chain, some find chain. Me, I'm not so enthused because it is just because of mismanagement. Yeah, mismanagement. And yes, sir. Your leaders almost mismanage your resources. And anka you to me manage your resources the way it is supposed to be. In Kenya, no kasi you do some pempen. So yeah, we have become beggars in the eyes of Chinese or China. The question is, China for what makes them so different from us as Ghanaians? UAE, United Arab Emirates, Dubai account. Question is, what do they have? And yet they are also becoming superpowers. It's just leadership. Because of leadership, UAE is one of the richest countries in the world. Singapore, they are one of the richest. And the list goes on. Malaysia, the list goes on and goes on and goes on. There's something fundamentally wrong with us as of mine. And look, my position and me issue has nothing to do with some of the betchain and normal fan chain. So almost the chain and even without any conditions. Now to me answer your mindset. To me I elected leaders to think outside the box. Actually, the next 4 or 5 years we'll find ourselves in this kind of debt again. It's just because we have leaders they are just consuming leaders. They are building structures it will just let us consume and not do anything in terms of production. And that's why I keep saying over and over, say look, we should get to a stage where we move from the raw material stage to adding value to Yanema. So, I mean, for me, in brief, anything about China, loan, some of the chain, some of fan chain, I am not so much enthused about it. But maybe DNA say empo the becha, we shouldn't jubilate because it is a sign of failure on our part as of mine. 2. So the becha and cry, we should also look behind it because they will surely give us some conditions. A buying will be so disgrace that he wouldn't want to tell the public the conditionalities. But trust you me, knowing China as it is, the Chayen said then cry behind the scene they will forgive the Bechayen just because of some conditions are the Bemayeng. And at the end of the day, the country Ghana will suffer. And that is what we should look at. Now, the other thing, this parliament, Brohaha, Ekotsuo Parliament, look, and I wish Senkene, Yenuanum NDC ni MPP, me beto omo Friday, and omo beto me Friday was studio. They would have been here for me to tell them, especially the NDC man, Nana, or can say, oh no, Parliament is good, or GD Parliament when all that, because Parliament is exposing them. Nyamin Chadi just after Friday conversation. Yendu fiempo and you what Parliament did. And that's why I keep saying say the danger you war in this in Ghana, your country, say your leaders they are not thinking about Ghana but more thinking about individual self. First off, who doesn't know say Ghana's economy is in crisis? Secondly, who doesn't know say one of the things that cause Ghana's economy to sink speedily just because we spend more than we earn? And a typical example, this appointees are you make you into government. Look, all these individuals are pass you through. At the end of the day, they are all going to be entitled to what we call Article 71 benefits. Yen calculated the cost of it. The last time I checked, each person is entitled to over 100,000 Ghana cedis. After, say we ne es gracia yedemano. I think it's about 140-something thousand Ghana cedis also. Each of them, they are all entitled. Aside monthly salary ayedemo, aside free accommodation ayedemo, aside all the benefits are omunyanyina, anina is going to add on to your difficulties in the system. If indeed the president of the day or what Botai Papa de Magana and Papa say he wants to save the economy, the last thing he should think of is adding more burden. Why name him say Ghana ministers? They are more than enough. We don't need all this number of ministers, and yet he is adding on. It's because only Sir Timama ordinary Ghanaians, the president and the vice president. Omu ni tima ema the ordinary Ghanaian, they be a yesu say niamanku. I say no, he doesn't care or they don't care. We want more ministers. Job for the boys. Omu inambra no mu be ministers so that they can have entitlements. Now the little resources we have in the country, yen share among them. That is the first thing. Secondly, majority side, majority MPs, MPP MPs are our parliament. Almost some say, well, because our allegiance is towards your party, the executive, even though you name say Ghana, Ghana, your economy is collapsing. We will still close our eyes and support whatever bad decision the executive and the presidency, at the Beba. They don't care. Say, yeah, as long as it's from the presidency, omo constituents are omo representing. So say, Niamanko. I'm saying, oh, we don't care. President, your party, make a decision, and until we should follow it. Ordinary Ghanaian, the number of ministers, too much. So, majority MPs in parliament, I'm saying, oh, we don't care. We will do it. As long as it is coming from the president and the vice president, as long as it is coming from party headquarters, you be do mechi.
You mean to say partnership plan?
Yeah. That's exactly what is happening.
And then this, I mean, let's look at this here. Now, I'm for be hope say the minority.
Exactly.
They're going to turn down the
good.
The appointment of this prime ministers.
Good.
Now, a secret ballot. Be a fast.
Yeah.
I mean, I just want to ask this question: the minority, did they want the progression of Ghana to move forward, or just a more personal interest in terms of and that's what who say, who be here say, better abanama, man, it's me because I think there's NATO. Say kadeba power ha nka obema phone na akwadwa no wakobodi aye wa otuye those kind of stuff. I mean all the political dispensation is the boss who be here.
That is the era we you do. And I was coming to the minority. It's not can say for how are executive they are not thinking about the interests of Ghana. Majority NPP MPs parliament they are not thinking about the Ghanaians. Then you say okay, say executive any majority at least GDA minority mo. At least say majority and then the executive they've decided MPP for they've decided say they just want to protect their party, their interests, breaking the eight, whatever, that's all they are interested in. At least minority for there they will feel the plight of Ghanaians until we should put some hope in them. Until now you expect to say at least they will help. Truth of the matter, election it taking place in our parliament last Friday. Majority now almost 136 members because Adjoa Safo was not there. Minority no almost 136 members. Because Kwesel was not there. Into Shemwa, Nanka Nambano, pepe 136, 136. Omokoso Omokwakoto Aba. The first result of Betuja, KT Hammond. KT Hammond had 156 votes. International Shemwa, sorry, only 136 from the majority side. And as I established, almost decided say be disappointing, so we don't have any hope in the majority MPs our parliament. Into your hope in our minority. Yet more than 10 or 20 from the majority minority decided say be joining majority, so to collapse further Ghana's economy. So they passed. Brian the Champon. Difference are Brian Enya over 30. Which means, aside getting the 136 votes from the MPP side, Otuminya over 30 NDC MPs. Omu decided say, oh yeah, yebe buamo. Na ye mun collapse Ghana's economy. The more. The same way, Mohammed Amin, Dr. Mohammed Amin, Obi Amwa, Osebonsu Amwa, and also the same thing, Stephen Amwa, and also the same thing. So clearly, all of them. Omunya minority for a join omo and omo pass here. And then the question is, so executive don't have the interest of Ghanaians at heart. Majority don't have the interests of Ghanaians at heart. Minorities who are almost they don't have the interests of Ghanaians at heart. And it tells us one thing. Say, as long as it is partisan, as long as it is their interest, they will always choose their party's interest and their individual interest over the interest of the nation. And at the end of the day, menewo anayeba bebre. If you would GDA say these people are representing us, the truth is they are misleading us. That GDA young crashing off because they are not there to represent our interests. And so, asema meka de bian, if people don't believe me, at least they see Friday, no. It's an eye opener, and people should know. Look, the MPP guy Friday, he was honest enough.
Frank Bruno
was honest enough to say the economy is bad. It's not just among even MPP for Krampono. Some of them know that the economy is bad. So if Ghana's economy is bad, add on hardship to it. Why would the executive say they don't have Ghana's interest at heart? Why would the majority MP say they don't have interest of Ghana at heart? And also the minority MPs say they don't have interest of Ghana at heart. And truthfully, we know who is really representing our interests in Ghana. This is the question we should be asking. Truthfully, when they are representing the so-called ordinary Ghanaians, when they are representing your interests at heart, there's rumor say they went to take money, and that is why some of them, including Zenato, we should making sure say NDC MPs now will go and swear. But these are gimmicks. The bottom line is that obi building the interest and any rebe share politicians mu say ye NDC, say ye MPP. Then that person on one kasa doesn't have any future interest at heart. Because partisanship is what is killing us in the country. That is what is killing us. Okay, and me, from where I sit. To help you to continue. Good morning, brothers. A great job done. Please don't you know that they are all friends in Parliament, despite the noise making. Oh, also, how many now for it? Omoko could do radio, sir. Say, but Kukwamudie. Now, if we say, maybe say this question, if we say the secret ballot to Mwagana na, because first now, obi akamu kwatu anka ombe hu say when a tomorrow nka be ehun be ba obi mu aka say we dey enko kwatu by say say secret ballot nti no na ama for na na mechi e dey ye secret ballot no e be boya na emwaye. I think there are instances both secret balloting and then open one you good. It depends on the situation or the circumstance. Okay. I think say instances and issues it is very dear to the heart of the ordinary Ghanaian. We should make it open. Now, especially the what's the name? The MPs are almost contrary to what their constituents. Epeso ye na yebehu na yehu a embrace so near making decisions yehu the kind of decision we will make, especially this kind of voting. There's hardship in the system. Now I was expecting say it won't be a secret ballot. Now me expecting say be open. Now the wakwaji sikao there to say test and kind say only parkour or person making decision based on friendship or person making decision based on relationship or whatever no. Ye na yebehu omo. Entinke ye no open ballot inka at least yebehu omo decided say they will forgo the interest of Ghana for their personal interest. And then such say in future the constituents are making any decision whether or not this person is representing their interest or not representing their interest. And it is so bizarre, the issue of secret ballots, open ballots, I think it actually depends on issue of the day. Means we can say yenye bibia open ballots. and open voting, and yenye bibia secret voting. When you do that, there are some issues you may want to do it secret. Into the law to us yenye bibia opener, it will affect us. The same way there are some things you may want to do it open. And into say yenye bibia secret, it will affect us. Per the Convention of Parliament and Kasano, they can decide which issues to make it open and which issues to make it close. But I think the secret ballot should only be done in certain situations.
But Mr. This question, people of the view say the secret ballots, no, I'm for making informed decision about individual. Say on one ordinary person bibi, not any political from any political quarter say be man. The secret ballot, in as much say we no man for say because of our economy, no.
Yeah.
Yeah, share secret ballots, you know, in reality. Say a minority, no, if not because of our economy, then can be different. Now, who's a now? I said, Mukati, Parliament.
Yeah.
But, sir, some of them, a minority, no, and make a informed decision. Say we're going to do it in our own way. Say as much kind of to your community per se. And see, aside from hardship near woman, do you think say in the near future the secret ballots will help us to move forward? Notwithstanding, say the pressure that will come from other quarters like the MP4 a top hierarchy and this fourth hierarchy come and influence the judgment of the defense, the parliamentarians. Until how do you take that one?
I think that, as I indicated, whether secret or whether secret or open voting, first it depends on the situation. But most importantly, who say, especially the MPs, they are only to represent their party, to represent themselves, to represent the thinking of their constituents. That's what we should know. It is their constituents. How many of the MPs and they have assessments with their constituents to know whether their constituents are comfortable economically or not? Indeed, MPB or Beba chair and say, oh, your constituents did say, you pass these ministers, so that in passing them, we will add an additional burden to the already collapsing economy that we have now. Then that MP is not in touch with his constituents, because clearly the average Ghanaian is crying, and it is clear from all indices near them.
I don't even think sir, they are even in touch with their constituents, because what happened is whenever they are voted into a parliament now, the only thing that they know is if there's any decision they will talk to the hierarchy of their political party. They will never go down to
that is the problem.
Elected representative.
That's the problem. They
don't care about the masses who voted for them, but this decision, it's got to do with their political interest. Exactly.
That's the problem. And that's why I keep saying, because of how it is going on, look, there are so many decisions in Parliament. If parliamentarians were representing, truly, they were representing their constituents. Decisions be home making in Parliament they wouldn't make. A typical example is what happened on Friday. But just like you said rightly, and I have been saying this over and over, because politicians are representing their party's interest, the partisanship, and not the national interest. No. And until say, even if their constituents are crying and saying, yeah, me per se, me MP on making this particular decision, Ochina no Parliament, not the hierarchy of the party, just does or writes a communique to the so-called whip, majority or minority whip. All the person is supposed to do, say, obey whip members in line, and says, hey, your national chairman, your general secretary, and now your council of elders, and now why say, you know, you call this decision. It's now the country is being run by just 2 or 3 individuals are almost party head office. Almost run a country, no.
Yes.
It's not you and I are citizens, no. They will say Ghana is practicing democracy, but the truth is the democracy we are practicing, we've just reduced it to voting. As citizens, no, the only right and benefit you get from this so-called democracy we are practicing in Ghana is for us to wait till 4 years. That is all we are doing. In terms of decision making, day to day, everyday decision making, key policies near them. Represent your interest. They don't. They only go to represent the interest of Ghanaian of their party. And these are typical examples. They are typical examples. Aside the see Friday, because my predictor said that's what will happen. And because that is not the first time. I'll give you one typical example. Embra Yakwako passing the so-called e-levy. How many Ghanaians were in support of this e-levy? It's just Kakrebipe. Almost all key research now before the e-levy was passed suggested clearly the majority of Ghanaians were not in favor of e-levy. Research that came from the academia, prominent institutions like University of Ghana. Research suggested clearly said they are not in favor. Only Ghanaians, MPs, MPs, Edin come up behind the scene. Say no, I did wait there, your passia, your constituent, bubefu. And so I told you what happened. Pass here. Why? Simply because it is coming from their party hierarchy, and it's coming from their party in power. The president, vice president, almost say that's what they want, and so they should do it. E-levy is a typical example. Another example is just this Friday at DACA. And this won't be the end. Anytime there's a decision to be made, the so-called MPs will want to choose their party's interest over the Ghanaian interest. I don't blame the minority. I don't blame the majority. I don't blame the executive. The executive knows say, oh, service Ghana for there, yeah, the BBA because you are bemunti, you bet me a pass BBA. I blame the ordinary Ghanaian now who is always following this partisanship. They will cry, but and bra say they will still follow these same people. These same people they've demonstrated over and over. Say they don't have the interest of Ghana at heart. Who some of the some platforms are now NDC people were crying. The same thing. Some platforms are now, some MPP people were jubilating because for them, it is not about the economy. For them, they feel so they have won the votes. That is all. That's the mindset. You understand? And so for them, hey, you got to abano, you win, you to me after NDC for you win. So for them, it's about who has won, who has lost.
So in this modern paradigm shift, what do you think, say, an average Ghanaian should do to make sure, say, those that they voted them to power, they have to do the work of the masses that voted them to power, but not their personal interest. And then obviously a bit me, do pension and say, and then 2 months, we are 2 months say, Fakodi, you 2 months say, Fanabe, you crew ye, 2 months say, man put to me, you. My first a constituent,
constituents one. First off, the only thing our politicians issue a mass action, dodo action. They are scared of it. Politicians are comfortable in Ghana because they believe, say, the average Ghanaian, a strong or a political animal, or a NDC or a MPP. So Ghanaians per se, politicians should stop taking them for granted. Omoma politicians in who say they are no more so much into partisans.
Novice like that. It used to be.
Yes. Okay, Embra, majority leader called Swami. Is a magazine. Okay, one place in the constituency. Sebe Inga people there wanted to beat him. You have no idea. Whatever. You have no idea. Say there's idea it's shaky Oba back to parliament. about government, you have no idea Nema or decide say obey gidi because who say no say mencrophone ni buefu. Okay, and bro mufi break ebaya majority, some of the majority MPs quickly here press conference. Oh moka say my finance minister Oforiatta to say yes no. It was because omo constituents no. Now constituencies no constituents no mubu for.
That's right.
So they realize that no, they they can't take the people for granted. The people will beat them up. You understand? Until they decided they will set up. Till say the citizens will let the MPs, will let the leaders, the politicians know. Say, hey, want to me take him for granted, beam. Oh yeah, NDC ni kra na me so me NDC wo me to NDC mu. Na oh yeah dear enya. Your position is threatened. Till say you be do some pempenso no. It will continue this way. That's why I say I blame the ordinary Ghanaian because their AC na Obiaka say truly the NDC MPs, the MPP MPs, the executives, they don't have the interest of Ghana at heart near them. Ma election time enso. Hey, who central? Now your NDC, we are standing on the ticket of NDC. You are sure of winning. Bantama, now you are standing on the ticket of MPP. You are sure of winning. Until they know, and that is why Sobekaya, there has been instance in Ghana where politicians in your confidence be on manaka say I had more dear sebi so they are punching cra ejina ho now the party color way echisha punching the con cra obe winning. It's just because they are taking us for granted. It is so bizarre. What should be done? The first thing that needs to be done, Ghanaians themselves realizing say partisanship doesn't have their interest. And Nuntino, they are moving away from partisanship. I may belong to MPP, I may belong to NDC. But if I know, say I'm not representing your interest very well, you will come after me for accountability. So say they do some pension. They will take us for granted and they will be playing ball with us here and there, and that is it. As I keep saying, my assembly, even when they know it is wrong, as long as it has come from MPP, you get MPP commentators and communicators defending it.
Yamani aswami akofa commentary no. Paul the so abe kan sir. Remember 5 minutes. Na o de aye your friend is saying aye o de aboderu akaja manfo ha no ma mpese mo ye no na afi ye hwe na me fa the other 5 minutes ma Paul na yakofa commentary no. Me da say. Inti mesre see the meka de bia no ene yame adoma me call to New York. Me ko di ejume bi kakra wo ho for some days and sana me move finally to Ghana. Look, yame adoma this next month public forum I work here in UST. Targeting over 500 or averagely 500 of the youth honomo. More of education and your budget equivalent of $3,000. Inka me schedule senka me fi hanomo 12 o'clock. In fact 2 o'clock. But because of this fundraising intino, me move to Enyumre and I me fi hanomo because of this fundraising. Mesre omo mutie yen omo hwe testers omo Ghana at heart. Say I am pleading ejumano enye Crusaders Against Corruption in kwade eye nyina ye de ye gina ho for the interest of Ghana. Ketwa bia inswa, as we keep saying it. Let's all help to make next month ejumano successful. Forum no successful. The other day made the your office line etuja. Momo number no. Momo number na say your office line made it tuja. Me sign asrebium if opportunity is there. Na me sign fan 2 JBM. Say your office line +233 240 710
856 plus 233 240 710 856 ABM plus 233 240 710 856 say ene ana waho boaboa no engine so year between now to end of the month no, you can get in touch with us on this line. Contribution be a person make it be give us through this line. We will make it known. Na ya acknowledge you, but na me wahi.
Na say okokrampo na say o will be a person here. Obet my phone number.
Na me wahi.
774
exactly.
Yeah. 386 6871 774 386 6871. Ofo pose so ono so contribution bia o de man bia no o de man na sabeka.
Last Friday nyamincha there were some individuals and some promises say ene.
Okay.
Omo be mayen bibi ansana me fi hanom.
Yeah.
Me bra eka ho emi de say waba sanso na Bruno enso ka ho ono nso me expect say obeba and there are 2 or 3 others omo promise it through Opo line.
Okay.
Say almost ene they will give something before I finally leave.
Okay.
Me believing and hoping say me wahi they will get in touch before I finally leave. Now whatever we get no and then no we will make it known by tomorrow. Say me assure say mokako peke we say no we will not be able, but whatever we get today we will make it known by tomorrow as a seed money. Then we continue from there. But and then me hope who say me nuanuma omuma and promises Friday no they will redeem their promise.
Okay, thank you so much. Paul.
Yes sir.
Akwaba.
Yenua.
Na ti say
na me daruma.
You so ma o. Ti he kwa for commentary kra.
Oh, na member.
I know we PRC. It's my 5 minutes be so about one kasa dia. Na yeah. I'm said and the 2 topics men na here share. One got to do with China. For say remember is 1.7 billion on writing off na Ghana for to me akomanim. Another issue about the Bruhaha in Parliament.
Wow.
The minority muko vote here reason because of through the secret ballot no. Yeah, besides the secret ballot no. Eba bua Ghana na embua Ghana. And then come on in here try over PA. And 5 minutes a day ni mubet me the Justice Amaya.
Yeah, me that's be na me chia etiefo ano pay.
Joso.
Me fa kwan su chia party chairman ago ne party executives ni na and na Ghana fo nyina mo wusta and na nkofo mutie eye wo Ghana. Kalu if you ada no me catch us my bemu mbu ya na me boa. My bemu bu. I'm disappointed. I'm angry. I'm pissed off, and I'm very, 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 very dissatisfied with the performance of the 31 plus members of parliament at the minority or with the NDC. Now, I said the ebeba, neba, it's still shame when I can. Now, beba, na mi timi nyayima. I mean, he spoke well, but I think I need to correct some impression he's created.
Okay.
Let me put it on record that the party as NDC never, and I'm telling you, and know what I've spoken to the communication of, never imposed any decision on the minorities. It was the minority themselves who went and approached the party executives. Because of pressure, Ghana folk and all those things now, they've taken the decision, say they are going to vote against these people.
Wow.
And that the party should put out a communication.
Can you imagine?
Exactly. Exactly.
Can you imagine the mindset?
This is what happened. And Ima, as 24 hours to that election, they had a Zoom conference. And they all gave the assurance. That is why Honorable Forcing was confident, even though information trickled in that you go forbidding the Omusafa seen in Yamaniama. They confronted those people.
Yeah.
The leadership confronted those people.
In fact, Meba, to add to it, that was actually one main reason why Thursday normal to
Exactly.
That was one main reason why Ato Forsen was
play
able to play
to
for it to
Friday.
go to Friday. You understand? International said it was very clear. As I indicated, Mekachiro Opo
everybody says,
Thursday.
No, I will not come and sit here. I will not come and sit here. I will not come and sit here. You've known me. You've known the way I communicate.
Yeah.
And my integrity is at stake. I will not come and sit here and try to defend this shameful, disgraceful, and unacceptable, selfish decision taken by 31 plus ministers.
Yeah.
I will not do that.
MPs,
sorry, I will not do that. For you yourself, Obian fan to Musu, one amodo mo ba say, because of Ghana for air complaining into ye pamucho, as a party decision, we decide saying say ye better ako benku. And the party put out a communique to that effect. So what happened? If they think they are doing Ato Forsen and the new leadership, judgment is there waiting for them. If they think they were doing the party leadership, it is there waiting for them. Whatever it is that motivated those 31 plus MPs to do this uncultured, unacceptable action against democracy, not against the party, it's against the good people of Ghana. So Marjorie said they did it against the party, then it means they are mistaken, and then they don't know what they are doing, as Yima said. They don't understand the reason why they are in the parliament over there. Look, there are some issues that are national issues, okay? And this is one of a national issue that you have to put your party interest aside.
Or personal interest.
Aside. You understand me? As much as we are angry with our members of parliament, the MPP members of parliament are also part of this.
Yeah. And the executive.
Because the question has taken say, the executive has refused to listen to the cause of the common Ghanaian.
What about you, the MPP MPs?
What about you, the MPP MPs?
What about the 30-something MPs from NDC?
You see, for me, wrong is wrong, right is right. I'm not that type of a politician, a communicator who come and sit here and be defending something that I know is wrong. This is wrong. They got it. We goofed. The members of parliament should bow their head in shame.
And Mr. Wilson, he was of view, sir, one election timer. The one
I can tell you for a fact that investigation is going on.
You should have an open ballot depending upon the intensity of
what is happening.
I'll come there. And then the secret ballot.
I'll come there. Let me finish
So do you think, sir, do you think, sir, depending on the intensity of the issue, no, it should be either open or secret?
No, just that. But I am saying on this we've said the party hierarchy, the national leadership are conducting investigation into this. And I can bet you say most of these MPs that did this ungodly act against the nation, against the party, they will lose the 13th May primaries. We'll make sure. Because you cannot do this. This is unacceptable. Once Ghanaians are crying, people cannot even get 1 square meal a day.
Yeah.
The government has this number of people. Since these ministers resigned to seek their political ambitions, let's do analysis. Let's put politics into aside. What has changed? Has it affected negatively? No.
Has it affected negatively?
Nothing has changed. So
the country can go on without.
Exactly.
So why is people of the
exactly
that deputy ministers in Kwano?
Exactly. Yeah. You understand?
Has those sectors, ministries, no, has it collapsed?
No.
Those ministries, has it collapsed?
Yeah, for politics, and I mean, said the Bruno Ba Obenya, but we should put politics aside. Let's be nationalistic today. It hurts. Me catch yourself Friday, meant to me, and that Saturday. I was really rolling in bed and asked myself, why? We gave you all this confidence. You gave us confidence. And this is not the first time they are doing this to us. I'll still maintain, I still have the view, say, this, hang parliament is a blessing because it helps to bring out things that could have been done in secrecy. But for me, this act of the minority especially is a shameful act, unacceptable, and we should all condemn it. Yes, our friends, the majority would rejoice. Bruno will be happy. All the MPP folks will be happy. They will think so, but at the end of the game, they won't say, is this in the interest of the country or is a party interest? And the question at stake is that, It is the interest of the country. That's all what we are fighting for. Because Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo has refused to listen to the common Ghanaians. And I will be say, should we as a country be voting our voting party? Should it be secret or open? For me, I will allude and I will support that if they can re-amend the constitution, which I think His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has promised. Say so. Onyakwa no Samba, we will look at the constitution because there is an amendment that has been made. There are a lot of change that need to take place, which is already sitting on the table. Let's come together and do those amendments. And our appeal say, if such an amendment will be done, we should also add it to say, when you go to the UK Parliament, okay, US Parliament, everybody vote openly. You cannot vote secretly. Every vote is open out there. When you go to their website, you see it. Let's do that. Whether it is nationalistic, it is depend on. We should vote openly. That's the only way we can cure corruption in the democracy we are practicing in Ghana. So say, I know. How can I sit and be defending this text?
But if it is open, let me ask you this question. If it is open, now, Ebia, Omako Parliament, no more discussions be. Now somebody is on the opposition side. Now if we say, you know, or no better than Ama. I say, I'm for Kalu didn't attempt. Kalu, because of towards the political interest, already didn't attempt.
Look, as much as we have our political interest, okay. There are some issues that are nationalistic issues, which when it comes, whether you are MPP, you are NDC, consider the nation first.
All right.
Before you come to your political party. In this instance, okay, people are saying, and I know when Bruno come and sit here, Bruno will be saying, on January 6, 2017, no, 2020, 2021, when the MDC won the Speaker of Parliament, we were jubilating. That was not nationalistic.
Yeah.
The Speaker of Parliament is not important to the nation. The nation will have nothing to lose whether Mr. A or Mr. B become a speaker. But the nation has a lot to lose. To extend, say, CSOs, Christian councils, Islamic council, I mean, even foreign ambassadors. The German ambassador has a cause to question our president. Say, the number of ministers you are having is too much. Reduce it. And this was a very good opportunity for the NDC MPs, especially the 31 MPs who defied the orders of their own agreement to do this thing. It's so shameful. So shameful. And I bow my head in shame for those 31 MPs who did that. But I take consideration, say, the party as NDC will still continue to press down, to make our views known. We are still going to make it known that this government is overbloated. They should reduce the numbers because the predicament, the mess they've put the country in, we don't need 86, 85 ministers. We need at least 60 ministers. Even 60 is too much to me. Because His Excellency or no, you could have managed 60. I think even 60 is too much. Let's look at this thing. Let's look at the interest of the nation. For me, the party has stated said they will investigate. And obviously, all those people, we might know them, not all of them, but those that are unfortunate that they will get to know, they will lose their seat. Even if they win, their seat in this primary, it will be difficult for them to work with the minority caucus in parliament. And I want to use this opportunity to say Ato Forcing and Amabua and the old Abuja are doing a great job. You understand? People are alluding this thing to say the changes that took place. Look, master, change is not something that is permanent. Change is constant.
Let me ask you this question because me monitor Peace FM, Emmanuel Akole. No, I can say the vote. This is what they did. Either it was yes or no.
Yes.
And the yes or no now they call two, but we are doing encounter. And how you be able to know, say, where Mr. A and Mr. B are in our investigation? Now, how are you going to be able to know?
Now, haven't you seen the party general secretary mention people's name? We ask them to take video of it, take picture of it. If you know you took picture of it, do the right thing. You should not, your conscience should not affect you. Give it out, send it out. Look, Kalu, whatever it is, we will get to know those people who did this evil act against the nation. And anytime you watch, I always say the nation, against the nation and against themselves, because this is very shameful. And for once, as politicians as we are, and as communicators as we are, when we are talking, if something is wrong, we should admit it is wrong. And I'm happy and I am very proud that I am admitting on this platform this morning that what these 31 plus MPs did to Mother Ghana is shameful, unacceptable, very disgusting, and very annoying. And we should all condemn it to no uncertainty. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Paul de Soso. Now, 1.7 billion.
China.
So, it is over the bar as you saw so many billion. Is the economy still going to be
Kalu? China for the Omukasa, me for more serious until I've seen something. Because this is not the first time that they've promised to support us with some huge amount of money. This is not the first time. It has happened in the Kofo era, it happened in the NDC era, and it's happening here. Where they promised, they didn't end up fulfilling their promise. For me, that's what they are saying. If Nyame Adom, because it is one of the conditionality of the IMF, that we need to restructure our debt and then find a way whereby we can cap our debt in such a way that they will have confidence, say, $3 billion we can make use good of it. If what we are hearing is the truth, well, let's hope, because Ghana destroying under this government will affect the NDC when we take power 2025 January 7, and we are not going to let this country collapse under the super incompetent Nana Addo and Bawumia's government. So if the China people have agreed, and don't forget, China never give anything for free, as we know in this country. There is nothing like free lunch. There is nothing. Let's look at the conditionality that is coming with this 1.9. Is it
1.7
billion? Almost write it off. Let's look at the conditionality that comes with it. Let's look at it. China is not stupid. China know Ghana is rich in gold, in bauxite, in timber, in what? Mention it. Oil. In oil. Do you think they will just keep that up? No. Iron and all those stuff.
Manganese.
Let's wait. For me, I don't trust Ken Oforiatta.
Lithium cry.
Massa, for me, I don't trust Ken Oforiatta. I want to see the document. Let the document be perused by the House of Record, the Parliament of Ghana. Let us see the conditionalities. What are the terms and conditions that are attached to this? 1.7 that they said they are going to write off, so that we all know what it is. And if by God's grace it happened that they give that money and they write it off, this is what I hope this incompetent government will learn a lesson.
Okay,
they should not go back to the market and be borrowing left, right, center for it like they've done, and they've cost or more boka over 455.7 billion within 6 years. I think they should learn a lesson from the mess they've put in us to. Everybody, I am here, I am in opposition. I know I want to come to power, but it's not because I want to come to power. Make sure say, or mine say no, me bro say, or mine say. I will never do that. I want this country to move forward, because whatever they do, it has effect on my family people who are back home. And I hope say this 1.7 billion almost I'm writing off no. Let's come clean. Let's make sure that the terms and conditions are known to the good people of Ghana. Let's all peruse it. Let's give our support, our feedback before we go in for this deal. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Mr. I will say, 2 minutes now if I wrap you up. Now, Mr. Mapo, 2 minutes now wrap you up. Now, you go for commentary. No?
Well, I think that in wrapping up, it's just to go back to the appeal. Now, I'm waiting and hoping, say, your listeners, the testers, will all start sending messages and calling to tell us, say, or more contribution. Are you ready? We all need it for Mother Ghana.
Okay. Well, thank you. Merci. Paul, last comment.
Well, my last comment is say, I'll appeal to the grassroots of the party, the NDC, that we should not lose hope. The party is still, intact. Leadership are disappointed, just like they are disappointed. I'm disappointed. We are all disappointed in the act and the inaction of some greedy members of parliament. But as much that it is, no, say the leadership will, find out who did this, and then they will put people to book. Make an answer, make case to say, and then nyame adom His Excellency John Mani Mahama wako ni vetting ama nyame ayadom a ye train say by the close of today tomorrow no, he will be cleared and become a candidate for the May 30th election. Now may you so akwanya so I appeal to all party members that let's do this election in decorum. I mean, whether Dr. Dufour, whether Mahama, I know Mahama is going to win and I'm supporting Mahama, but let's give everybody the chance. It's a democratic party. We are going to go through this process. All those people who are going to contest Mahama, at the end of it, when they lose, they should come on board and let's all work together and restore power from this super incompetent, visionless, aimless, I mean nepotistic government ever in the Fourth Republic of Ghana. Thank you.
All right, Mr. Wilson. Well, one more man on fan to Jabi. Last one, Nafi.
Mami, just a second to mention the movie. Inti, Mr. Your Momo number no. I the same number Ofreyan was on Sabeka in Ghana. A plus 233. Not just a nuni Ghana code, no. 240 710 856. ABM plus 233 240 710 856 plus 233 240 710 856.
Okay.
Any number.
You better CPA.
So that's it.
I better must say, Mr. Paul the Soso and Mr. Wilson out to one can say I'm going to do the same. Mamma Coram cooking kind. Mamma Coram cooking kind. Messages be about Facebook now for your commentary in that. Mamma Abbas, good afternoon, my people. And I hope you had a great weekend. I remember that weekend in here and your bats. Okay. I feel Francis AJ or say hi guys. As for NDC leadership, dear, ping, sir. I don't remember say me na memo abutre. I remember say memo abutre. Now, you man know AJ. I know my level of life. Okay. I don't see confused about no so. Any text messages are Abba na yakin and check if I could for commentary no Abba and say back for commentary no Abba Samuel Kwame or say please these people are joking and taking Ghanaians as foolish people. Sorry by using such words and also Sema and also a buy no it's when in summer I'm for a Facebook. Ya call Akofa commentary no na fe ba na the akano the abremo. Once again, Mr. Wilson say appeal no okoswa everybody say Crusaders against corruption no Ghana and that's what baby be have some sending muma no money plus 233 240 710 856 ofra na contribution bi apesa de boa na jumede bi so mani so e Ghana omo kwa enti bomodi ana beboa na bibia ntimi nkoso se okoso so na se opesa oboa na opesa oso contribute abetimi de bibia opesa oboa de ama opo national number 774 386 6871 Obwa ofe sa numbers me nu we a ana wetu your contribution na bibia to me akọ nkan amount me ekọ Ghana na yakofa commentary for Peace FM na bibia to me akoso
enti on national stadium no and on the 11th November na to so Juba said they want to carry Angola for any found ye. Can I call Jordan? You where you cross the Romo beer no more. One of the Kamadi Sulemana going come from Ghana Kitabon Angola for on penalty box name Gideon Meza. Cross the man on you in 10 Jordan, you are born a chance for Ghana a corner for the Blasters of Ghana. Antoine Semenyo or Angola defenders. Semenyo about Bournemouth for England Premier League anymore. Stadium a funny for 48,500. When we see the 23rd February 2008, 15 years ago. Obiano 27th December 2009, 13 years ago. and we host the African Cup of Nations 2010. Hana finals near Bono, Ghana and Egypt. Egypt for try 1-0 no. Corner Kudusa corner everyone goalkeeper now Pimona Pierre. Rafi said was it Kamal Dean Sulemana Eko Pierre Kipano and the free kick here more Ventia Wine Ghana. A free kick here body at your mind Ghana. One goal for penalty box anymore. And it's the African Cup of Nations qualifier. The Black Stars of Ghana versus the Palangas Negras of Angola. The ultimate radio station, a station with a vision, Peace FM, and out live commentary Angola. We call them the Palangas Negras Black Antelopes. I'm head coach Pedro Goncalves. I'm captain Jama Campos. When I show number 16 years, you know, I'm a most cap player about matches do I'm on par. Flavio, look at Flavio. Naze ne mama bizarro player bi anan. Elali pa na man 41. About 91 matches for Angola. Their top scorer Efeno Aqua about 39 goals. You know Fabrice Aqua. So for Ghana dia obi ntimi njire. Say you can world ranking, FIFA world ranking. Angola total 117. Omwechire. Ghana total 58. No, I'm total 117. Angola first international match. Congo Echano 3-2 in Brazzaville, Congo, 8 February 1976. Our biggest win, Angola chat Swaziland 7-1 in Luanda, 23rd April the year 2000.
Bongo yasi asoja for me nubia omo guide bullion van Ebiska Bank omuni police for Accra Central Kuku body no omo dem to kwa bejere so sikani and omo ebu soja for me no yesi a chief soja for me no go rise IT one na soja for so the reinforcement go be happy into omo na mpeni for me na omo enva yembra ya bullion van is no osgano gumno omo kontuka police for ni soja for no kontuka omo si soja for ni tupe ana police for ni vemo soja for so ali azamola the interior ministry say omo muti ebi omo say ometumo aso wi aba because you know
okay. Yet was so done kweku ya bo and adibe twa ya bo 15 minutes of Edika Angola and Shebi Ghana and Shebi Angola for them was starting and holding papa Pedro Goncalves. I'm head coach Mohamed Kudus, the darling boy. A pro Abraham Schindler. Not Schindler no etuntumza. On a number 6 years, you know. Ghana and Echo. Ghana, Mohamed Kudus, Watuba, Guatumiano, Kudus, Atumiasa, Kudus, I pass, Semenyo box in one as Rabi. Bono, Abo Kudus, and referee at foul, Etia, my Ghana, Angola, penalty box in the move.
The American say football, say the Guinea Bissau share the deal. And yeah, at price, Sikabo, yeah, but what only me, with the experience. I watch it there.
Okay.
Until all your food did you say, see, I need to the ball near the year. The idea it beats me and a resource. You can't say no, because I saw the team now play together more than 18 years until I saw a pass in the court. But I was experiencing the team, not talent also. Basket, I watch him, the number check. I'm going to give him the carrier.
MTN at Daruma near the live country, bro. MTN, the official headline sponsor for the Blasters of Ghana. MTN, everywhere you go, a goal kick, and call them the Blasters of Ghana. Goalkeeper Lawrence Atizigi, Angola for coach Pedro Goncalves, and Yabre Atizigi, born to Romas Angola for pitch, you know, and said I never bow.
No pitch,
oh, but don't move up in it. Oh, yeah, I'm here, I know too.
Oh, there. Ajijirikuta. Ghana will pitch you. I will go with you.
Ghana and the Bono call, and you're throwing Angola for side. And you're throwing a call, Ghana, Angola, the Palangas Negras, Womo Aqua African Cup of Nations 8 times. Womo Kozomgwehu. It was in 2010 and 2008. I'm back Ghana now. Can 2008 I'm do quarterfinals. And I'm host 2 years so I'm do quarterfinals. Okay, I'm host Ghana na you on free mu. Ghana yes 1-0.
Angola 2010.
Yes, Angola 2010.
Tournament no. Koja Samoa dig.
Any Samoa Jan.
Yeah. Any Samoa.
And only Lenzu yard.
Only.
Yes.
See any Nigeria call.
Yani semi 1. And Egypt share 1-0. In the Angola for Luanda Hoya is Tom 1-0. Courtesy of Samoa Jan. Ghana the born ko e born Kamadi Suleiman born atrache e toyi na ko dia ma the Palangas Negras of Angola e wo man kasa fam the ultimate radio station and station of vision about 80 minutes of Erikai Angola and Shebi Ghana and Shebi born kit Angola wo man kasa fam the Palangas Negras wo mo ay water papa Arante Eddie Afonso won kita born we chirono Angola, we born a Ghana from Monaco, now so Gideon Mensah, what defend the very bottom and goalkeeper. Hey, keeper, hey, what did you say? Misunderstanding. Now so Joseph Edward defend the ball inside Angola for a ball, no chance. What a save! Lawrence Atidiki has saved. I got Denan Angola for to a trading guy. Angola, what a strike! What a strike! Arantier, Jacinto Gelson, Dalla, when the ball shot, no, done.
I'm saying miscommunication between the central defender and the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper, no baby, he could have done better putting the ball away. Zinan keso German nanka goalkeeper no mboko change or no defender near so the ball.
Okay, a corner for Angola. A corner for Angola. Bakubi and you corner head of born you head of Ghana born inside and as a Jordan are you referee the foul there Ghana referee from Egypt Mohammed Maruf so far so good referee now no more day Angola player no one the born inside but Angola striker inside stadium we for 48,500 but he power back from Nyesho say we do 20,000 Angola former free gate na so ni paba no asia na unse kaka unse stadium once in Banzuru bono kita Angola and now when you omni boy nyagro Mohamed Kudus the darling boy what you Kudus ama pass when I call Kamadi Suleiman Dabi Edmonado Rada Edmonado he born a coming from the Gideon Mensah bere Oronkuwa watonebu Bajamdi ama Samed Salis also Jibona ma Kamadi Suleiman and the pass of my uncle Babedi Salis abobon manuko abonte throw come Angola so far Blasters done as they who game no so
usually Oshe ball as first 30 minutes it takes time to settle and to mean kasi so far Angola for once win extraordinary EBA the next 10 minutes and how we settle into the game.
MTN everywhere you go MTN say one service I would want to person subscribe here with dial star 175 hash star 175 hash subscription dia bezo ebiano star 175 hash one more service I would want be do any jono
Ghana se mention network
okay
when Ghana se mention
I nshana nkenye
sisi internet edufa baby enye gumaji MTN
na se mo igura nye MTN na ya kan yin MTN obi anim MTN everywhere you go. MTN the official airline sponsor for the Blasters of Ghana. About 21 minutes for Fedi Angola and Shebi Ghana and Shebi Angola for the one Echo Capito Pachuga Veve Paez where you born in Ghana penalty box a chance for Angola and you cross your Remo you had the ball so Amate I had the ball a corner for Angola.
I have two mistakes. First of all, Gideon Mensah elusu ball too easily on the left side. Obonu Suli and here while make effort to be and the Jordan should have headed this ball. And then couldn't go to Angola and anybody head the ball. Exactly. Okay. And yet a year forward line on no bed, she better taki and but also BT Gideon Nanga Jensen.
That was a corner for Angola. Where are you brothers on my yard? The guy was here time. na sɛ Jordan na yare deda anko oh guy 2017 yeah it was in Congo but when you pra and so Jordan ako that's one so Angola football shot not goalkeeper Lawrence Atizigi bon kita Ghana Ronaldo ibona kwa chile kwa Blasters as a possession agro ne form na ne sheda hunzo paso game no go so koso about 23 minutes of Freddy kan bon kita Blasters say all white Astrofita a form vita a host is vita was center circle Salis Samet
Angola for no they are being smart almost catch you on the break.
Jordan are you Jordan Ghana in your counter Jordan before shot Semenyo Gideon Mensa where you crossing Semenyo Jordan Semenyo 1-2 Semenyo Bere Semenyo Jabu Gideon Mensa Blasters yeah you cross your a chance for Ghana ahead of one pier Obia anyone of the man Blasters and Jordan Semenyo can someone in terms of Ghana Shindler on place of a mistake the first chance in it into a papa Ghana Neko Kudus the channel refer farmer Ghana Angola for penalty box no coach of Blasters Chris Houghton no say share Angola Kumasi no na FA president na cost farm no mo twa picture no mo dey to social media I just FA president Tainachi o Tai Chris Houghton sa onya juma na Ghana
omo yo unveiling nso na ngezo ko bam
I say asema FA president catch you to social media so we a first win for you and for us and they believe that more ways are coming. Angola a former human war. Angola a former human war. A free kick called them a Blasters. Mose referee. Angola for MTN everywhere you go. MTN the best network. Jordan are huge like Kudus Jordan Ajamu Kudu double shot born up him as a passing delay do Angola for clear one from Gideon Mensa Gideon yakin befefe na so Ghana Bejibono Daniel Amati Capitano Bajam befefe Kudus dabi Ronaldo Rada Edmono as a nice patino Pate injury they say Arsenal Premier League naje Chinom said that the Arsenal physio Edinachi every England buy Jom Hon said on your fate, Tina Nepati and start the game, no. Asna Vunia Papa. So the physio, but the player Chiaba, player here.
First time.
Jordan, you are crossing from Ghana of Neko, Kudu, Ramapas, Yabashoto, Edmonado, wasn't Edmonado,
Chago Judian.
Short of Burnham go post in chamber because Kudu nice pass.
Chago Judy.
The short in here. Boga Kelly. Kelly is
you demand the ball out to Chago Judy.
Ghana Blasters I say bad game no more. I say Blasters a bad game no. Angola for no the Palangas Negras, the Antelope of Mwasatejo. And the Ghana to an account. Bono Angola, Ghana Bejibono, Gideon Mensa, Bono Salis, Samuel Salis, woke up you good Diagro Pamagana. He born one Kudus, Wachumako, Kudus, that's what I finish him. Angola for an echo, the Palangas Negras, he born a Ramo, one echo. Angola Mguzo control game no, was center circle. Bon was center circle. Omri abachi kwa Angola for bon abachi. Omri bon abachi kwa Juaneko Manuel Kafumana. Ibon Ramo Angola. Na so bon in Zaire. One bon rap la start of the Palangas Negras. Angola one the ball ko he born the captain Paez he born the box mo a chance for Angola born in Zayo born you have shot Joseph Edu great defending corner for the Palangas Negras of Angola. Joseph Edu was in very well for Alexander Zikune. The calculation was on point.
He's one of our players yeah they are in the Spanish League. Yes, the Black Stars competition into ensure any opportunity. It's an opportunity for him to prove himself.
A corner for Angola. Corner for the Palangas Negras, the Black Antelopes. Nelson Daluz. One over two corner no for Angola. The two corner in Tente Muanako. Umayibone Remo Angola for one as one at home. One head one you ahead of Joseph Edward one of you. Gideon Mensamu boom. African from about 28 minutes. Angola born attache a tour come Ghana. Angola for them. MTN, the official headline sponsor for the Blasters. MTN said services out wopi no media bar. The end when it dial star 175 hash, star 175 hash, and one no. MTN services in the brain, you know, pay. Shindler never to bono. Around here, Shindler, the first match for the Blasters of Ghana, Kingsley Shindler. Kobo FC Cologne, our Germany. Tomorrow, when you Shishlau Shindler, Yabon Remo, Wanako, Semenyo train, Semenyo Bede, the Benkumia Juanini Fayajuma, Semenyo Bede, and what dear day, Semenyo, Okitabono Angola for them, Uzwadado be a man or Pasano, or one of Akoma Samet Bonakoma Joseph Edu, the Blasters of Ghana, Chris Utin and Yache, Abrantier, Amati. Amante the bona kwa chakwa go Tiziki. Aziki bia bobonte Tiziki. When I go Jordan you heard about be bona trashe. A throw-in for the Palangas Negras of Angola. Dan Kweku Yaboa Hero Sports despite media ewa say Francis Kweku Animado ewa Sanso and Ernest Bruce Smith Afriki Joe Nenya kwa sponsor akodi wa say that chain kwa Abraham Wabe yenyina ne akabom di eye commentary no ebro osofo ohene na kwame amu ewa ha Che bafo wa ha sanso na nkruma wa ha Priscilla squad nyina Peter squad Pretty Joyce team nyina Miamenya odia henkan kwame ya boa Abu Boga, oh yeah, Boga, ne brepa, ne your commentary, the time ne your commentary. That was so, we are to be Chevy Angola and Chevy, Ghana and Chevy. You about 30 minutes inside the first half. Bonnet Angola, I'm possessing Bonapa. Kumas on Mobosi, Sao. And I don't boy, but still I'll be to be Chevy. Angola for the Bonaco, he born a center circle. The Palangas Negras, Ghana half park, he born in the Remo, why the Echo, Palangas Negras, Chubevefe, where he crossed the Remo, Joseph Edu, a corner for Angola. Joseph Edu, a defender, a corner for Angola. Then Angola for the move.
Anytime they've met Ghana, I'm a bogey side for Ghana. And the massive performance and today they home on making sure so but we are playing well. Just a good baby communication with your defense in the goalkeeper and also to command in the back line. Because boss we are also shouting on over for safety. Anyone's what time will be called clear now for free kick. And as a comment now conference boy Joseph will declare which me a shout on action because there was no pressure on him as a goalkeeper and a player beyond some Ben.
Alright, 2 games the corner for Angola. He corner Remo Bonatra Atrachekwa. A goal kick for the Blasters. So far Ghana group no. Your Central African Republic, your Madagascar, your Angola, your Ghana. Ghana your 7 points in that. Angola our 4 points. Central African Republic of 4 points. We're winning 2-0 to of course 7 points. Central African Republic We're winning 2-0 already. Okosha Madagascar 3 away. And the Central African Republic about 7 points from 4 matches. Angola head draw mark of 5 points. Madagascar 1 point. The Ghana you winning now you got 10 points. They draw you got 8 points. So like a top group no. Jordan Ayew. Angola for the Boneko. Angola the Palangas Negras. Omei Bona Bagana Famo. Abrantie Payes and Timia Ina Bono so throw a Ghana. A throw for the Black Stars of Ghana. And now Angola for na ye Juma papa. Oma ye Juma squad na no dene the Palangas Negras. Ghana akomko Black Stars those days. Asamoja and time bra. Se Ghana bomba jisena Samoja baby jadi jinamwa. Goalkeeper John Lakinston John Pencil Jiramu Harrison Afomo Sule Muntarimo. Na kanti tenugwade anienka 90s more. The likes of Abedi Pele, Tony Aboa, Tony Buffo. Oh, Ghana nya plays ko. Na 60s more dia Wilberforce in form no say Kofimo. Yeah. Dano Usumo. Kosio Usu. Hey, Blasters. Bono kita Ghana. Wana ko Gideon Mensah. Bono Asai. Akoma Joseph Edu. Adibono Akoma Kingsley Shindler na mapase kama. Bono Kudus Jordan Mirigimri Kapa Jordan and Timia Fabono. River Jordan. A year faso. When Timia Fabono. A throw for Angola.
This podcast is sponsored by Talkspace. You know when you're really stressed or not feeling so great about your life or about yourself? Talking to someone who understands can really help. But who is that person? How do you find them? Where do you even start? Talkspace. Talkspace makes it easy to get the support you need. With Talkspace, you can go online, answer a few questions about your preferences, and be matched with a therapist. And because you'll meet your therapist online, you don't have to take time off work or arrange childcare. You'll meet on your schedule, whenever you feel most at ease. If you're depressed, stressed, struggling with a relationship, or if you want some counseling for you and your partner, or just need a little extra one-on-one support, Talkspace is here for you. Plus, Talkspace works with most major insurers, and most insured members only pay a $25 copay or less. No insurance, no problem. Now get $100 off your first month when you go to Talkspace.com/talk. Match with a licensed therapist today at Talkspace.com/talk. Talkspace.com/talk.
Angola player. Said we jana no. Where's the way you are, no? Born guitar Kudus. What chuba go fe. Ibona Masamet Salis. Oh, center cycle. Blasters guitar born the born Angola from Ubi anyone more. Ghana Sanji Bonibium, you about 34 minutes. Black Stars in control. You're born quite Capito. I mean, 1 minute shadow. Team manager for Black Stars. No, 2 on mono. Atizigi Jabono Joseph Edu. Ghana Kitabono Yanga Safum. Mantina slow down game. No, you about 35 minutes. Ghana and Shebi, Angola and Shebi. Where you AFCON qualifier. The African Cup of Nations. Ezen Kabaso 2023. Babi Binti Akonesia. Ghana nya chance. Jed Monado. Where you born Mawai. Tabante Kamadi Sulemana. Kamadi Edmonado Bede. Wanunkwa. Wajemu. Waneko. Stanley. Oh, Bonnie say Jordan Ayew. Pen box more. Jordan Ayew. Where you born Sameda Salis. Oh, David. Bona Pim. As a Black Stars players, Omunya born as Omu Domini. Omunya born when you want more.
Ghana and Kasa. We 60s, late 70s generation now.
Angola for a chance. That's a great defending.
Elaboration on the part of the Angolan.
Yeah.
You should have taken a shot to the
Egyptian referee so far so good.
Yeah. Because of what I and no free kick. No referee will give you such a free kick.
Okay.
When we make say Ghana and Ghana, we 70s, 80s, 60s. If we late 80s, about 90s up to the millennium, striker, you know, exceptional as some of them. The team centered on midfielders. Steve Apia Montama, like Kinsey, Steve Apia, Michael Essien, Suleiman, Omino Platinum. Now, as someone's quality as a striker was exceptional. But we up to Tony Abu Montama, the only exceptional striker in here is the team has always been the strength has always been midfield. Anyone wants here the ball into me video.
All right, Obian to me, Shabby. Go. Be microphone I know.
When you're playing criticism, but you do anyone else here because midfielders will show push my head. But
Nipa Muma. So to move Ghana baller or compose our penalty box me Naki Williams. With the ball rap penalty box one friend. Just that Onyanya read the media. Okay, Atletico Bobawa. Oma build the team around him. But yes, you have enough in I say or warming to the team.
All right, Obian to me, Shebi, Angola, and Shebi, Ghana, and Shebi. Sa stadium, Yana, Samumba Kaya, Saturday, 15 September 2018. 2018, Primero de Agosto, ni TP Mazembe, Ebo match, Emma Basabasa, Siema, Nipanu, Eshlomun, Kwanemu, Eyankwada, Stampede, Siye. South Stadium here, Angola football shot. And I'm going to jump. You have about 37 minutes. I'm not going to make us not know me to poison in on the ball shot. You know,
he has a lot of energy.
Yeah,
for a left-footed player. But you'll be at the ball, go fire, and the core middle. As a young one, then they shoot here. Means that he has a lot of energy. No left back.
Number 3. Son number 3 in Ghana here. No, I'm going to say Babara Manko and Shadanya number 3 beer. Oh, yes, solid.
Jasima ukiuche bufana so uche nige. So ajenda watutumu mwaniaji.
The Blasters of Ghana versus Angola, about 38 minutes before the game. MTN, the best network. MTN, the official headline sponsor for the Blasters. MTN say all the services I would be and Abba. The only thing will be over subscribe it, over dial star 175 hash, star 175 hash. Ebia now why subscription be one in your person cancel and also over dial star 175 hash. No choose option ya upe. Ghana in your free kick. Arantxa Shindler so far a solid bout.
So it's been decent. The first match the new council will elaborate and that's exactly what he's doing. Or defendant so I'm telling you.
But you also have cast Boni be about on kiki back.
Yeah. Of course, man.
Oh, okay. Black we bomb so Kevin Pen what in ba.
Hey friends.
That be runs for the boy.
So near Nuko World Cup. I want to go training Tony
Uncle World Cup. And I still are your friends on Germany. Still your friends on Kiki.
World Cup, you have any chance. Training matches near top in Yamanabu. Even against Nicaragua, Yamanabu. And eventually, so we know, hitting no cutting, potential.
Yet also Daniel Amate and the Boneko, or German Gideon Mensa, the Bonama. Antoine Samenyo, Ghana Gitabono, Blasters, Gideon Mensa Bere, Ram 50. Oh, what one has Sabachri? What one has Sabachri? Solid, no, yes, solid will walk up. No, Hibano Ama, Joseph Edu, what one question, come and go keeper. Atiziki, about 40 minutes of very kind.
It's in Nigeria, she Guinea Bissau one, but don't
sir, Guinea Bissau, I'm so question Nigeria. The African Cup of Nations qualified the Gusua Costa or Africa. Babia. And now Cristiano Ronaldo shared 2 goals. We can hear Osan share 2 goals. Within about 1 week, Ronaldo has 4 goals. They say the whole world was 122 goals for the national team. And then Europe qualified. Euro qualifies. African qualifies. Guinea-Bissau 0, Nigeria 1. They're about 37 minutes. Moses Simon and Ashegono Ama Nigeria penalty. And Oshe Yamboye. They're about 38 minutes was our game no. Angola, Ghana, double 41 minutes. Angola and Shebi, Ghana and Shebi. Central African Republic or Ghana group, Omocha Madagascar 2-0. Nigeria ni Algeria bo ama Algeria koshe Nigeria 1-0. Congo nso koshe South Sudan 1-0. Goal kick for Angola. Gideon Mensah and the crosses na njayi. Antina Tembia Baraman bo ahead of him no. That's what game no so born kita Angola. Kuma people want to Ramo Joseph Edu better went to me and Clebo ni a throw in a call Adama Angola want to born in Tamno born here who Ghana Angola for no Ghana penalty box anymore. He born a Ramo one echo Angola one more shot that be born up him. Hey, I ran to me a more shot no. Good. But you born a Ghana Edmonado in the passes. Born Angola for Ghana box no one echo chance for Angola Palangas Negras around Jenny he quite Ramboni Joseph Edu. Great defending from Joseph Edu. Born in say Angola for Bono Ghana penalty box more Angola the Palangas Negras Nazo Salis Mohammed defending Edmonado Jordan Ayew the Jibon referee Nazo referee said you pure Jordan Ayew why the foul I'm a Blasters you about 42 minutes 3 more minutes to go in the first half. Angola 0, Ghana 0. Second half, Dan Kweku, Yaboa, Betranse, no the comment to not Twaso Amamo, Hero Sports, despite media, or boy Juma Papa, Dan. Ghana, by the commentary, Wajia was not Twaso Prensa, Nyanza, the best commentator in Ghana, 3 times, or just Twaso Sa.
Mas bonien di wabo bane ode.
Ya Twaso born kita Ghana, Gisamadi Sulemana, Kamadi Mere, Kamadi Okita, born Angola for penalty box, Roboximo, Kamadi Kwase. Ya ka Jana Angola for Somo. Aranjen go Heriasha no. Obian kuwa wabe. Come on, team. Very fantastic. Oh, the boy. Corner for Ghana. Angola for no watching. Gola for no watching. Memapa. The Blasters ban Akansaro was it. Those days, was Yapia Mujaj Nawa. A Massiniga giant Tony Abuamo, Tony Bafomo.
Left back as a Kasi over Casa as a Casari Nipisiapia Musula Yenibia with a Babana. I should not over.
Hey, Angola for a chance. Ghana defender Sindela Atiafaso, Angola for a row. Say, but Atizigi, what I say, Dana Angola for Atletica. Atizigi, yes, Ghana.
No one sa
Atizigi
back passing
was save Ghana papa other than that
sa weak back passing one man Nevin caution
easy gba
keep on reading
caution easy gba
one man sa weak back passing so I'm go for the okay game in 2006
a corner for Angola the Palancas Negras first half of Moya Juma Ghana so any chances woman to corner and Ramo the heady boy a chance go keep allowing Atizigi remains Ghana's number 1 first half now so you had 1 minute now to so and in a minute time in the first half we're gonna be here Lawrence Atizigi said there were 2 World Cup as Ghana's number 1
no comment.
Sir, one of the one boss. Wolacott, your co AFCON on the next year. Ghana's number 1.
Top official refuses to comment.
Ghana Wolacott. That's one game so Angola in your free kick. First half the game now very exciting. A Kwanaba. Blasters a Diagro Angolans with Diagro. I have Free kick come to ball in terms of Angola for call. On the one that Ghana famu. From what the Jordan you man quite cry. Jordan Sodimu. Referee said what born up and say fire and team young to Ghana. 1 minute now so by Gusayebo. Jordan are you why Rantan why Girano?
I think it's a referee who first foul against the Angola.
Yeah.
Or no Pulu Jordan shirt.
Bono guitar, Angola, referee at any time. Referee from Egypt, Muhammad Marouva Bonabe. Self-Fedi Kayan Van Konawe. Fedi Kayan Van Konawe. MTN and Daroma. MTN the best network. MTN everywhere you go. MTN share our service speed. MTN service bed when it's home. Open source subscribe. Dial *175 hash. *175 hash. Say why subscription be when in your home. Open source cancel. But dial *175 hash. MTN everywhere you go. MTN the best network. MTN the official line sponsor for the Blasters of Ghana. Anyone the first time going to be here? Blasters in Shebi, the Palancas Negras of Angola in Shebi.
Robin, I can say so far so good. Yeah, what's here? I say more than part and in your occasions we are. Nanka said the two ball to it's a ball go back. It changes the face of the game. So far, you said a game, the Ghana free flow football here, but. You may first say you players in Bern say, "Oh, my pass, we make it a way accurate." No more chance in this one. Born, about short to it, referring us on you. If you're a tournament, you go. To me, and defenders, no communication, on many so when you go to Pangupa and Casancho, go go ha. Who will go more papa, go back pass here by a partner, but football, the boy, you have to go Muswa. Pressure about you refuse to say about away. Let's move on. But so far, I say there have been movement and your back, and so far, you two lady, you need the answer to say body, also to carry on. But then the man make it was a chance in the bar in the contract, and no one was between a show more. Say,
Dan Kweku Yaboa, Dan DKY, first half.
Imagine you have the power to impact the world around you. At the British Council, we see students from all over the globe coming together for equality of education that achieves goals. An IELTS test from the British Council can help you own your future. For a limited time only, when you book IELTS with British Council, you will get our most popular preparation course, Road to IELTS Premium, for free. Valued at $80 US. Road to IELTS Premium gives you all the material you...
How we can force them to push themselves in the fight to defend the flag of Ghana.
Hey! Lift your flag up high in the sky, let it wave and shine. Ole, I can see the stars are gathering again. Ole, I can feel the sign of victory's hand. Ole, 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 ole.
Abasa Mubi Aqua Cassia Baba Unity Radio 103.9. The senior national team, the Black Stars, Omo Fair for Mufu Angola. Omo from Black Lope. Omo Akasina Berry first half. Obian Twatina. Ghana 0. Angola 0. And then far at the turn there, Embam of few film Nafi, Yansanko for the second of the commentary. Prem Toss, a car to a year, Abagana, Ufi, Amanoni, episode Kogana. Now, what country ma do coffee no, enye, Chumaminchi, enye, Shavia, Prem Toss, Aba Amau, say, Obetumino Madi Juma, say, Cook Masi, Oko Suyani, Oko Kepkos, and I tack ready, Kofodia, and a ho. Premtos Abama, if you say you say about member be Alphibia, what's here and Kamiana or Kogana. na pese okofia unkokofa uba bia ma afei ade be sano na di tu aba bet down pempem say fasika nyina bra no Premtos aba amount na from or sano ma we su na no nim disa roso plus 233 274 437 5958 plus 233 274 437 958 Premtos aba say wakwantio akoso am wakwantio mi na ejojo am wani agin Anochi Chrome restaurant Akrochi Chrome restaurant say na patrons ase ndo mo bae na mo ba media na parking kra na bi ni ho amafo ekoji o mani yepa wa Anochi Chrome restaurant e wo 2 Coast Square no mo so mo media no mo toa so yeso mo bo live man ni wie a na mo ye buffet ni wie a na se no April edition of last Sunday of the month live band and buffet no e be samba the date ni be ba na de ka so mo biomu apum se opeso okodi Ghana aduane bia authentic Ghana food bia na okọ no chikrom 2 Coast Square na 21 Level Street okwa omo biomu prum na de ba kono so wo 687 Maybe Street no omo so ebo adwuma gidigidi aduane bia pa bia no okwa from obetumenya bi there wo Maybe Street omo no manie 508 753 8471 and there were 2 Coast Square at 21 Level Street and say 508 762 9991. O for mo betme o da aduane na wetumi di kama and I say betme akotra ho friend dining na wadi na bibia tumi akonkan Anochi Chrome restaurant o si panyin di panyin afi Asamas trading Asamas and the o person ko dudwa na o pe budget a koma busuafo a wa Asamas trading 1084 Main Street bibi bia African market aduane bia pa bia no omo bi ho ko bi na pe momone na pe adom katin na pe se de be na pe okwa obetumenya bi fishes almost aton fish fresh fish ba so ho ko na no mko didwa na bibia ntumi ko Asama trading obetumi from was 508 796 5117 Dan auto repairs masada so aba New England se oba boy say ni di no friend engineer dan so ana engineer masada so it say ni di the engineer ka ho engineer betumi aboa o car no say o car no brakes o car no shocks o car no transmission o car no engine o car no de na say o ho a masada so tumi yema na kwa msa afibia na say okoko inspection na say o car no check engine da so a okoma sadan so a obetimi check engine na kama no say obet show direction mi na oye wi a obewa akwa obe pass kama masadan so 61 Fremont Street na ko na ne ko di sound so brakes na obetimi ayama na bibia tumi akonkan ka bia wo wiase bia no okoma sadan so a obetimi aboa na wa se ka no kama ma Dream Africa Market Paul Abante o change come for only African market akwa betumi no pa ko twa tea or station mi akwa na ko twa tea kama na mo Lincoln Village or na surrounding area ho de munya e say de montumi ntuka amba Main Street na mo mba Worcester ase ho na no Fed Dream Africa Market ebo 369 Benko Street kwara no mo ko di dwana bibia tu enko so person of Fred Dream for omno manie 774-578-5204 the Dreams Africa Market Paula Amantem out Shady Canfo Dr. Kwabi Scientific Hair Care or 370 Lincoln Street hono o she say umpomi o de nkase mu wanya accident na recover wa pe massage stroke ene nu kan nyina no ope baby say obetumi ama ho CPS ta koho na ma so a wa ho den kofom no koho Dr. Kwabi na mo na bibia ntumi enkon enkamam Dr. Kwabi sa number we so 774 386 5640 774 386 5640 na bibia ntumi enko man Gold Coast Catering Services Restaurant or say the taste of excellence Gold Coast were 8 Blackstone River Road Gold Coast Catering Services Restaurant Dr. Chama Ago ne restaurant no aduane bia ope bia no kwa food bia cuisine African cuisine continental cuisine bia pem kalawele o di bia che obekọ bi wo ho momwe kwa bi wo ho momwe alata form beans no obekọ na bi wo ho eba Ghana jollof se aduane bia o se continental nti o mutumi kọ Ghana de no makọ Nigeria de bibi bia aduane bia odi bia che bia no kwa obetumi enya bi edi omo 8 Blackstone River Road no because I go this soon. Go Coast catering service and restaurant 774-420-7766 774-420-7766 Go Coast Catering Service and Restaurant at the taste of excellence. After Kumasi Market Kumasi Market a man on Kumasi Jomus Koto Madam for Kumasi de dwom de okoko di dwa ho a say kejetia Roma he bibia eda no board da form kama enti man so okona say opam so opam akoko wu o sam ho akoko wu enti Kumasi market no no mkodi dwa na unu ho da official park promotion so is in session na to kodi dwa na bibia ntumi enko enkan emma now so to say yes ojina wo na so na bibia enko kama Kumasi market omo ebo jumedie kama pa Kumasi market wo 508-754-2215 508-774-2215 na onu omundi saroso na bibia entumi enko enkan emau Anochi trading wo 54 and 58 Hamilton Street ana ba ko African market bibi bia opebia na obetume enya bi ato na afi ba ko so coastal so na fish bia so the fish bia o afi o musa o confirm ope half on be amount ope full box so a obetume ay amount Mr. Reverend Anochi ene ne o bo adwuma gidigidi Anochi trading ho eti ko no mko disalo so na bia opebia no okwa obetume enya bi na bibia tumi akonkan amount eti kwa Anochi trading na no mkodi saroso da bibia betumi akọ kama amount afi fe omo no ma sa no mo wesu Anochi trading no ma si 508-304-6768 508-304-6768 fra Anochi trading na ono mundi saroso da bibia betumi akọ nkaimam your Faith African place Faith Marketplace so na omo 169 Lincoln Street na akoko dudwa na unse ududwa ama ho ato Dr. Chairman Kujo kontonchi de shepa osi ahwere mane nse wakọ Ghana akọfa enoma emu ehwempa na ode aba sebra na no mbebedi dwa bibia ntumi enko enkan emaw Chairman Kujo ese ba no mbedi dwa na bibia ntumi ko no mane 774-276-6938 774-276-6938 and check the bedan eni akọ Kumasi akọ Ghana na akọ for commentary peace 104.3 na the second half of the Ghana match no the aba bibia atumi akọ nkan and check the bedan eni akọ Peace 104.3 na yakofa commentary no e de abro na also hu de ekoso first half no e ba wie no obi an shebi Ghana to atena Angola for no ento atena ba hwe first half yina for community position na Ghana for man no e bon modern pa ba just say chances na e ba mo side no e no mo to convert chances no and e be sure mo say o mo hwe na omo nka mani omo njiro mani na omo fa ball no to atidem na bibia ntumi nkonkan yakọ na yakọkofa the second half of the Ghana versus Angola match no e aba manyo afide ni fia aye is like a piece so Unity Radio 103.9 mo afide na haya yakọ Ghana na yakọfa commentary
bomodi ada so ni botch obehwia bom botch papa Misro nka drive eba so a bo chadaruma ene de bro na de akoye bo enti uko na ukoto genuine spare parts na ka se ye bo no so ye kanfo bi ma ena wetumi abeto bo spare parts pa
British Council for Eka say omo chere say area esanfa nkai boni bi esa mawe ene da omo ko covid and flu vaccine ewo A70 Main Street no Maswa, Mr. Maswa say Odamina say Mutumi and I said them ko you know. But the next one no beba this is not going to be the last one. The next one no beba na ba I want you say na no ya de bemo na bibia tumi akonkan eti mo amko wo ye no tumi ko ye no 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. no Mr. Maswa say the next one no obe communicate amount mo na yesa kam say appointment you call covid na flu vaccine no appointment and one say okwa register ma church no ma bia na afide bibia tumi akọ nkan ama enti enche yebedan ni akọ Peace 104.3 na akọ for the second half of the commentary no na bibia tumi akọ nkan enti when you afide no free ha unity wadoyi you wadoyi
say like gabem o say no bi a obesami na I said they would lie adai o clean anu sisi we yinedi when you tarazo nuzu you flotazo waterizo when you fear manemfi ndinga menya ne den ma yinedi o say oh I didn't know you clean yedi wa bra ban stain remover any ban 20 disinfectant oh wontinga one do ade baba ma no engina hotels no when you choose you no enke kan wo bia yesobon bia tarazo floor water house water closet nina ebeboa etuase kra na sabre bongo ya ji penalty etia Ghana to die nko tu penalty ni mra oba na ato adwedie no.
All right, for the ultimate radio station, a station with a vision. Second, Fashasia Angola and your penalty. Daniel Amate and a banker Gelson Dollar and Umudi Eshemu. That's a Bunimbu.
And your penalty.
Ghana and South Africa.
Sevilla or what? Sevilla or what? It's a referee consult to Via because
Daniel Amate player.
Bongo, let's be serious. Obia using Ninsa. Obia using Ninsa to pull back one another. And I do not think it's a penalty. Sevilla or
Angola and your penalty for Gelson Dollar and your penalty no Amomo. Daniel Amate complaining bitterly. Samanya way. A penalty for Angola. Ghana goalkeeper Lawrence Atizigi. Mose Jordan Ayu Ekwaninchai. Sabranton penalty maybe obofa. And maybe obofa pa. Lucas Zhao and a penalty in Crano. Lucas Zhao, one show number 18 jersey for Angola or kiss the ball. No, you may kiss the ball. Kiss the ball. Born at 2 Oh, Omanya penalty. And what kiss the ball. Referee Nkwechi, Lucas Zhao, referee Abonabe. Lucas Zhao versus Lawrence Atizigi. Angola go. The Palancas Negras of Angola. Lucas Zhao. Where's Omudia, sir? Hey. Amuba Kumas no Moshia Sayana. Angola for no Diaza. Omania Jizobodes no. Angola 1, Blasters 0. Penalty scored by Lucas Zhao. Penalty in more Remo. Penalty in more Remo. But your boy final. No insatiable again to me and away. Of a baby, a bonus of a baby. Angola 1, Ghana 0. AFCON qualifier 2023 African Cup of Nations. Next year, Nebobo Cote d'Ivoire. Angola Saba Ghana intimate penalty they done na emo remo.
Because say pese unya advantage wo ball huna unya foul shoulder. But na they had their arms stretched. And I do not think there was the need and referee beji penalty at the amount, but then ready base.
Yet what game no so
game near to us Ghana da from Nemum Yanto de Kakra the best out to us buying stain remover any by 20 disinfectant and make come for the amount say a water closet wash basin floor bacteria be or yes to bombia I just by 20 disinfectant buy yenche come up papa na dia mama for any jihunu say esaye yam oh enye di akana udu 2000 so be we na undimi wura de won aye kan debi enti mesre wada hospitals, offices, factories, churches, mosques, schools, hotels, restaurants, gallon neighbor to me na different sizes. I just say by 20 disinfectant any blind stain remover and one man for to nakin and you on the tiles so on the floor ni on washing machines ni wash basins ni ade and when who ye Mr. Open Dudua ko Malcolm China Mall ShopRite Game Dreambell My 11 Botiano Huina Oba Yobitumi Ama Dodo Mwetu Anasa Ofre J Bani and Co. Emunso Ewo number is 0243 10 48 83 0243 10 48 83 FDA AJJD and Kratu Atumuse Eye
Ghana Mama Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources and
52 minutes Ghana nil Angola 1
Ghana nil
penalty
na asema ministry no e kan say Ghana ni we oba we bema papa kuani sojani police ni DC politician businessman ye momodian na enyo man Ghana ho say ye pay botum na ye say yensu ye kwaye ene nyoma oba de aman de enya de papa si ye botum be yi na se oman ne bese eno ne pa na dabi se ye bese Ghana koku a hwe nyina na ibenya sika hye botu eno ne pa na se sika wo se oman nyina ka bo ano ekoton gold no ba kofo nkwa ebeje obese ye kwaye ne ye nyoma eno ne pa na anu yi eye dabi enti ministry ne kire se galamse no yenyai ne mu aban no ewo enhyehyɛ ahodo National Alternative Empowerment and Livelihood Program a oye eye enhyehyɛ a ye faso na se fomagudie wo ba bia aban no efaso atutu a itua enkose ye nkwaye enkose ye nsuo na mmade ne wapapeba na umpatem ebekoyi enti de eye Ministry of Lands and Natural Resources e kan se wa utu galamse obi bia ye Ghana ni bia ye saade no sabe me kan wasi mutiasa enkoyi jai sanse no kra ye ditu sa nyoma no esei ye duane edi ene nkeka nti yempe kwan pa na se yenhyehyɛ pa na yentu fomagudie ne nyaade eye no enti ministry ni se galamse e wo se yijai na oman no enya mfaso ewo ye fomagudie hu na yensuo ne ye kwae ne ade so etena ho ema ye dada
yo Ghana manti ama bibia ye Ghana o say ye and nti uko DSTV so a oh any Go TV ya shede nya botre akwaba magic channel 150 Ghana tete movie see oh tete obi kire and nti DSTV asa ye nhyehyɛ say 66 customers ubeba so be renew subscription now say o can first 66 no ha oh achede ebofu and to make na fa ho bebata DSTV na Ghana 66 independent advisory no and into the 66 customers nyoma so that own antibuy shop wo so to platform so we achede a ye de ebema enti open movies any series ahodo Ghana man to DSTV ni Go TV a renew subscription ko phones na dial *759# so renew subscription no kra e wo phone so a na o ka 66 no ho a achede obetumi be DSTV it's your moment Go TV as love it
Fan milk say mimi say so na o man temu ana tipo people na e ka o saying e kai wedi nipa bi e kai feeling that they be a wonya ne da e bra wato fan milk fan yogu na wudini sense o si mfie be ye adusiani a odi fan milk papa e dia ba o man Ghana mu no mugusua e de fan milk papa e de be o man Ghana ma na e de ankasa e ye papa enti fan yogu and strawberry fan choco ni ade nyina no finance ni nyina omugusua mo eton 3 cities pe na wanya bi no mo kyese ade a omugusua omo eton ade ama eye Ghana manma omo kyese point fufo na aba no 2 Ghana cities na kama pa fan yogu ɛno ɛyɛ papa na wopɛ sɛ wotubi ɛkɔtɔn a 030-700-0595 030-700-0595 fan yogo so wonna wo man tem no ate popi a na yɛ fan make fo no ɛna mo de aba na ɛdɛ mo ahoɔden mo gyina na so wi abɔ pa na wonam na wanya bianom ɛma nneɛma koyie kɛkɛ ɛde ma wo enti fan milk ne fan yogo no ɛyɛ kama ɛde ma wo bɔ mo de na pɛ bi na wonya bia ɛbɛbɔ papa wo number no 030-700-0595
All right,
that was for your ball 57 minutes in Luanda. Ghana Blasters, the former Kabako in 20 penalty, and Angola for Ashe Etia Ghana, MTN at Daroma, MTN everywhere you go, MTN say or the service
the Black Stars.
Open so subscriber Nwanza Wodane star 175 hours. Star 175 hours. Now, what me a subscribe come on. MTN the official headline sponsor for the Blasters. Yet was Angola. Na the bone ko. Jehi bone Roma Abrantie. Kaniro Nasurabi. Ghana Bajibono. Yajibono Ghana Zamo. Captain for Angola Bruno Paez. The channel referee from Angola. Referee from Angola. About 58 minutes. The Palancas Negras of Angola 1, the Blasters of Ghana 0. Edmonado Ouso.
Bobo, apart from Edmonado, as Kamaradin, or to meet or take over the ball. But right in a ball, your penalty box, club level now. When you board your penalty box, I didn't pay me answer. To Zajibono shooting a shot. Wash out. And goalkeeper, Bob, goalkeeper, don't come ball crown. Now, Kobo women, a quack of baby a free kick day. When as a boy who consider go, who you know, I can't say actually,
Angola for your free kick. And Ghana penalty box anymore. Inaki Williams, any Abrantie, Joseph Penso, Ebebemu.
MTN, official headline sponsors of the Black
Angola
Stars.
goalkeeper Neblu, Abrantie Afonso Jamubi, Canero, Ejamo, Kialonda, Gaspar, Bruno Paez, captain, Freddy, Lucas Jao, Jonathan Buatu, Gilberto, Helder Costa, and Gerson Dala. A free kick to Angola, Ghana, yeah, former human war. But we have on Daniel. Referee said Ghana war no. Unim now Maunsa have do any in the border bonds. Wabeji Gerson Dala on a penalty moment Jabonechi. When I show my 10 years with Hunim Fro, Gerson about show Debbie. Oh, a buffer you baby cry.
MTN, official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
The Blasters of Ghana 0, Angola, Palancas Negras 1. The ultimate radio station, a station with a vision. Peace 104.3 FM Sunni. Ghana by a change. The Blasters of Ghana by a changes. Mose Joseph Penso, Inaki Williams, Ababeyi, Antoine Semenyo. Inaki Williams, Ababeyi Semenyo. 30 more minutes to go. Kamadi Sulemana is out. Joseph Penso in. Joseph Benzo Abayi Kamadi Sulemana. I saw some called Osman Bukari Beba. Bono Kita Ghana, Gideon Mensa Jamu Dama, Captain Daniel Mate, Joseph Edu. Bona Kwakwadi, Shindela, Joseph Penzo and Yetro for Ghana. And the Jordan about left side. And
the Angie's List you know and trust is now Angie. And we're so much more than just a list. We still connect you with top local pros and show you ratings and reviews. But now, we also let you compare upfront prices on hundreds of projects and book a service instantly. We can even handle the rest of your project from start to finish. So remember, Angie's List is now Angie. And we're here to get your job done right. Get started at Angie.com. That's ANGI. Or download the app today.
The world is always on, but you shouldn't be. Put junk sleep to bed.
During Mattress Firm's big spring sale, get a king bed for the price of a queen and save up to $700 on Sealy. Shop now at Mattress Firm. Restrictions apply. See store or mattressfirm.com for details.
Progressive presents Adjusting to the Suburbs.
I never really thought about tools until I bought a house in the suburbs. It's like this weird homeowner test if I need a tool for a project and don't have it. And my neighbor Ted loves to give me that look when I ask to borrow a pole saw. A year ago, I didn't even know pole saws existed. And now I gotta borrow one from Ted? What is happening?
Anyway, when you save with Progressive by bundling your home and auto, that's the easy part of adjusting to the suburbs. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company, coverage provided and serviced by affiliates and third-party insurers.
Joseph Pensako right side.
Yeah, I think it's a good substitution. I don't know so saying you on
Edmonado. Bono sender cycle, Kudus Mohamed. Oyibono da koma mate wechiona mate libone Rasanda Psycho bekuwa from Gideon Mensa Blasters at the Bonico Gideon Mensa what Jimmy Cabo what Chimiano Oyibono Ramu Bonanko Kani Panza Babedi Edmonado Gideon Mensa throwing for Blasters Angola for from Mensa to one on Tamso Aquako di Jordan Ayu Jordan Bere onunkwa Bona Bechire Daniel Amate Ibona Ramfifi Kudus Mohamed Bere Kudus onunkwa Wasanda Psycho Wachuvago Fefe Kudus Nazia Sonimu Revis a play on Angola for Nabeji Bono Wade Kitabono Gelson Dala with Jeremy Akuma Branches on number 9 JC for Angola Helda Costa Warumbo Itihad Saudi Arabia no ne Itihad strong team pa woman face Ronaldo Mono Nazi Saudi Arabia Bon kita Ronaldo was under cycle Wamalong pass Joseph Penzo won from Penzo breaking ball Joseph Penzo with Roboximo a chance for Ghana Penzo Dabi and I'm goal post in champion welcome goal kick for Angola Joseph Penzo first attempt it wasn't bad
sponsors of the Black Stars
wasn't bad at all MTN the official headline sponsor for the Black Stars of Ghana African Cup of Nations qualifier course next year Angola Cote d'Ivoire nanka say course this year but binti everybody akọ next year
weather
say next year weather no go so
I June who's that time I was somebody World Cup in born June on some born and then say on born January because weather June next should talk
okay yet also born guitar Ghana Blasters was under cycle Salis Ojamdama Mate back to Salis Ghana ball Angola for half park Gideon Mensa Chubako second half years wa Bamuba ball kita Mate Ghana ball Angola for half park ball was under cycle Joseph Edu Ramona qualify from Akoma Brantia Shindler Kingsley Shindler Ojamdama Kudus onunkwa wana eba mana pass no ubi enu onumo Ramona san kwache Joseph Penso Joseph Edu Rada Joseph Edu Ejemu Jama Daniel Amate Captain Amate Jemu Gideon Mensa ma pass wana ko Jordan Ayu Jordan Train Jordan Wachumiyenu Jordan Wachumiyensa Jordan Ekano referee foul among the Blasters of Ghana.
MTN official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
The Blasters of Ghana among Homeneso Kuma Pima Pembeba never say that spirit no Rob Blasters mu Wadi be a Ghana bomb no after some share no Coach Chris Hutton in the second match in charge of the Blasters. I said coach a free kick akwa Ghana Gelson Dala ono nya penalty ma Angola no on national matengesi Jacinto Muando Dala ni full name no Gelson Dala Nigeria yellow card Ghana nya free kick Jordan Ayu Jeje very experienced player about Crystal Palace but he want 10 will be anyone more
MTN official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
What talents will be anywhere what money
Angola nya free kick about 65 minutes 25 more minutes to go Angola 1, Ghana 0. Angola captain Osha number 16 years Freddy Abo Antali Sport Wateki, very strong player.
There's one thing I say Jordan should have worked on, because when say both the former are very good, but area balls heady.
Striker bar.
Yeah. Okay, so to be working on it, no, they can't the
qualities.
Yeah.
Jordan Bar Blaster, yes, when you Muncha, it's over 32 years, 31. I said they were 34. Yet one game no so Ghana na ko Kudus Mohammed was under cycle Kudus na Tepranka Kudus o chama Joseph Penso na ko Joseph Penso be don kwa o chama Kudus o bona ko say Amabrantie Shindela Jabo no Salis di bona ko Amabrantie Gideon Mensah Inaki Mama pass Gideon Mensah offside.
No offside. Laziness. So done.
MTN, official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
Laziness. One ready game here.
A goal kicker called Angola. A goal kicker called Angola. The Palancas Negras 1, Ghana 0. Angola 1, Ghana 0. Penalty. And Omusheye, Lucas Zhao Asheye, about 66 minutes. Born in Angola, what about a Ghana from around your Shema 7 years in Gilberto, about short born up him, Gilberto, Wachibako, Gilberto, and I'm go for so. Welcome, go gay. I got Denon Angola for a second goal. Gilberto, dangerous player. On what tiny Tino, quite fast to change yourself, I do. Angola 4 air changes. Gelson Efrimo. Gelson Dala on your penalty one Efrimo.
MTN, official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
Angola 4 air changes. Done 23 more minutes to go.
I think it's been a fairly balanced game. Penalty.
Header Constance Efrimo.
Penalty na high. And minimum say via ni hodia because via and which may reviews our penalty because both players were using their arms instead of shoulder. Penalty, but unfortunately no via.
Angola for changes me no. Gelson Dala Frimo on a share of 10 JC and a header Costa on a share 9 JC on Frimo. A free kick, a Ghana 2-1 in terms of one go. Salis was under circle. Salis, Mama pass Edmonado back to Salis. Salis better. Mama pass Jordan Ayu Dimri Gaba Debbie. Bonota. Let's say welcome go kick. 22 more minutes to go.
Pass. Very intelligent pass. So to me, I want to
22 more minutes to go. Angola 1, Ghana 0. AFCON qualifier. Who's the Blasters technical team? Masudi Damani, Church Boateng, Chris Uti, Oma Komutiabo, Tikrom Kwejina. 2 hairs are better than 1. Bonita Angola, Gilberto, Arante, Gilberto watching. Hey, Gilberto, hey, Gilberto, that be. Watching Abroso, the star man Gilberto. Watching Ghana players at 9.
Official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
Gilberto, Yahaninchino, Chubaku, watching me, no, watching me as oh, Gilberto. Jadon show, hey, goalkeeper Neblu.
Very good.
About Primero Augusto, the Augusto, or a home country keeper. What you want to local base keeper. So what do you want
official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
Ghana, your squad is about a local player. Angola League, you probably to be a football national team. Ghana League, there's a Tunisia League. Nantia Bakuara form and temporary order. Your boss 70 minutes MTN everywhere you go. MTN, the official line sponsor for the Blasters. I want to share go to Angola. Lucas Jao.
Play another form. See, replacing the Bay, replacing what time we have. Time near for our doubt from now and delay time.
Usman Bukari Babamu. Never changes our coach Babe. Usman Bukari.
MTN, official headline sponsors of the Black Stars. MTN, official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
Ghana changes at Monanto. On to into a game so. It Monado will bra went into us to Frimo Ama.
Unity Radio. You know, we know radio.
Deals for yourself.
He saved so much with Wayfair.
We've got the
Unity Radio.
Wayfair.
You know, we know radio.
Wayfair, you got just what I need.
Unity Radio. You know, we know radio.
Last time you fuck up, the next country hosting a Cote d'Ivoire. 84. That tells you every president don't have any Kate. Opamu coach, you know. And all day of Afani, a quay. And a quay according to Papa. Ombayano resign here.
And whoever 10 it. Ever 10 it. Angola for the Bonnie Council began about Salis Summit. Wakana John Summit. Salis Baby Parfum. Joseph Penso. Joseph Penso has been very impressive since coming on. He won Amatani Amate Jabo never Gideon Mensa. Arbona Mawai, Aranto Osman Bukari, Pachuba Kwachumiro, Jordan. Yeah, the one on pass Gideon Mensa, yeah, the one on sometimes Gideon Mensa and Barbara Man, you're far better. So he won one echo.
Why far better?
Going to get a Ghana, Lawrence Atizigi, Atizigi better.
Your best president.
Atizigi, a jabo Mudama,
Baba campaign,
Bobo Tintin, the Romu.
Welcome to increase with your go beyond to when you see.
When I go, Bonita, Pacencia, Angola, Avantebo, Ishamwadiba, with Chamudama, Caniro, Abantini Bobo, Onibobo, Orbona Quachiri.
Almost 17 shattered player.
Oh, yes, solid.
Central defender, Bruno.
Yeah.
Very good.
Bruno Nekitabono, Orbona Quachiri. Here, Londa, Gaspar, Gogipa, Neblu, Ababon, about 76 minutes, Angola 1, Ghana 1, Luanda, Joseph Wola Kwanegochi, Wola Kwadni, Pateo Mukochi, Wola Kwad, solid keeper. He won a center cycle, Ghana, Mashira Ashimeru, Angola player Jan 1 to 4. Ashimeru Were, you are my Jordan. Jordan. And they were Diagro. Osman Bukari, Achubako, Bukari, Miansa, and nine. Where you want to look? Great defending from Caniro, or a solid defender, Papa. Or a very good Osman Bukari.
MTN, official headline sponsors of the
Osmanu Bukari, Resta Belgrade in Serbia, and Wobo. Osmanu Bukari, 24 years. Just 24 years. Our Dutching with the Blasters. Suffering on your 24 years. Bono Kitagana, Salis. Samuel wa jabo no Majira Shimeru passes uradi abante passes the outcorno minim de ntane enfem Blasters oni kama fo Majira Shimeru
enze kwesi apia friend
so kwesi apia kwa ma bi na go friend nze Chrisuti Gideon Mensa Osman Bukari It has been the difference so far in the game for Ghana. Bukari, Wajamu, Waneko Salih, Samet, Wajamu, Joseph Penzo. Bona Pimpo, Joseph Penzo. Joseph Penzo. Bona Pimba. Angola for Nyom Jedidim. Nablu. Joseph Penzo. What a strike!
This would have killed the game for us.
What a strike! Angola 4-year changes. Freddie, their captain, is coming out.
African football will be a lucky. Oh, Angola for sure go to me. Win your points. What's your first goal within the 15?
Captain Frimu.
No, even
Lucas Jao, the penalty on Frimu.
Key player and the 10 away in the Frimu. Official in the 9.
The goal scorer, Jao Lucas. Frimu. Penalty in Angola for the share first goal. And Osmanu Bukari at Tikana Ghana. Ghana 1, Angola 1. MTN. Everywhere you go, MTN official line sponsor for the Black Stars of Ghana. Peace 104.3 FM Suni. Shindela, no, solid or right back. Shindela.
MTN.
Born to Angola, you want to Ramo. Angola for your chance. Hey, I'm out in the one corner. Angola for your corner. Corner for Angola. Lawrence Atizigi. Those one defenders make us 10 more minutes to go. I got 10 minutes, no 10 minutes now soon. 3-time Ghana's best commentator Dan Kweku Yaboa. Tasuna Ajima. He corner na Ramu na Ghana for Pimona P. Angola. Moko Dabio Abrante and Chena Bruzo. Osman Bukari, Salid Samed, a Clebon and Frechonomo, Hedama Mine Ghana, Bono Ababedi, Abranjo Shetting Jesse, Canero, Abrante Mobo. He won a runner so a Mate defender of Fefe, Majida Shimeru, one than an annual fe, Omal Pass Kama. Nashimeru, 8 months Dumbo. Hey, Ashimeru, hey, Abrante Mobo, Ashimeru, one Jordan, Abo 1-2, Ashimeru, Jordan, you cannot Ghana your free kick. Blasters, the Blasters of Ghana, Blasters, Ashimeru, oh you're solid. Ashimeru, you're solid, one Jordan.
To me, the coach is your baby.
Yashimeru, what did that and the name Fanny? Because you're your friend. Because you're your friend. 2019 was here 4 years. Then, because you're your 4 years new. Now the one you're going. Only the August now to 2 money. As a Moja, okay, as a Moja, ever call a couple of on Tiasa didn't jam for Chimeru. So you play and only play on him, yes. A free kick for Ghana. Jordan and Judge. Jordan will be paying. Your friend, I be paying. Jordan, are you your friend? I be paying. Hey, Mumasa. Wait. Messi and Judge Ankashe. Ronaldo Ankashe. Jordan. Messi no be. Yes, you're Messi, you're Jordan. You're Ronaldo and Jordan. Jordan, are you judge? What question? Jordan, I be paying. Jordan, referee paying. Jordan, are you? Jordan! And the baby.
MTN, official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
Hey, Jordan, fancy baby, you know.
Nka we mu na nka is almost split war. Nka sasta no mo free kick back mu na nka is almost.
No split one go be abon na me.
I say o split ya nko bebu ni ye. We know is opposite the for one.
Bartolomeo Abamu. Avere omni Yesu asuafo nyina eba. Angola for no the yesu for ba bia do na heading. Bartholomew abamu one nation my ages no. Odetina papa panin pa. Angola kuta bono magasa from Gialonda Gaspar wajana on Bartholomew no. Hey, akwa yadio. Bartholomew Angola for 1-2-5 ibona ruamo Abrantie Pasienda ibona ruamnazo bona trashe welcome goal kick for the Black Stars of Ghana.
Dangerous.
6 more minutes to go.
It was needless. 6
minutes to go. Angola 1, Ghana 1. Chris Whitting 2 matches unbeaten. MTN official headline sponsor for the Black Stars. MTN Jesse what the services will be about. MTN the service in the door, so internet connection, any internet communication. Let's now subscribe here. Star 175 hash. Something in the advert. MTN everywhere you go. Free kick come the Palanca snake glass much bono. Jordan are you? And the Jordan a Diablo. Jordan, you born why they call Joseph Penso. Why you born oh, born is there. Ghana, one for one for boy Joseph Penso. Magica Shimeru Sanfa Bono. Sally Jay cross the room. One go. Inaki. What a maze of Inaki William. Inaki Ngoye. Inaki Ngoye. Naki sa World Cup in Ngoye. Kumasi Ngoye.
But one thing is that you can't say so a bad striker. No. We have monitored him for about 10 years in the La Liga. He's a very good striker.
Very good. But about Blasters here. Schindler, Shense, and the Diagro. Angola player by good form.
And there's no more player.
They've given their all. They've given their all. 4 minutes to go. But we need to win this game. As you're winning. As you're winning.
At least 1-1 in your bag.
Points competition and yet knockout. To the winner of points now.
I'm so when you're growing, I'm best defender. I'm so when you're growing, Bruno. Of you, dear, quite a day. I'm going very good.
But Penton and the
goal about change your chat to all.
Change is no year. No, but so for the first time in so many years, senior coach, Otunya could do changes when the going is tough.
So, you could
Kumasi was Iowa. But you build your blaster coaches in the past. Your 19 is nothing about
Coach or Timothy Deda, you captain the first my Bank. Eda Beno, blasters, Eda Beno, and him. And him, Eda Beno, after 4 years, what games are born? Okita Ghana, Shindela. Shindela Butu, Jordan Obrana, Jordan Abrekakra, Angola Nekita Bono, Bartholomew, Chanama Egesi, what Cambros, Bartholomew, Magica Shimeru, Madama Penzo, Joseph Penzo, a corner. It was good. A good corner. Pass me a good solid. The pass is solid. Yes, you could have scored it.
Levin was in a better position.
But pass is solid. A solid corner. No, Abranten I had, defender I had. Go.
Poor discretion.
Number 13. You did so well.
Kaniru. 2 players on your right. Oh, we are Angolans. There's a Ghanaian on who free. Why do you give it your amount for Janison? You're crowded than left. Hasn't got to go left. A bad discretion. Who's the one who probably go 50-50? You're left in it down. And guess what? You or the 2 enemy. No, but you look at the best advantage.
I mean, you said no team manager.
Team manager. I mean,
Data MTN,
official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
Now your parents were doing, they will cry the way, Papa.
Angola 1, Ghana 1, a temporary hold up. Joseph Pensu Guswada from Wopra. Very solid. Wabesi Sanke Mukra.
Sangola play an untouchable penalty. So untouchable.
A corner for Ghana.
Play no passing no money. That's what they told left to.
But the call left now because I come.
No. You look at the best option.
The player more than this
exactly. You look at the best option between the two.
A corner for Ghana. Osman Bukari able to corner no. Osman Bukari on a Jordan ball 1-2 Jordan better. Yeah, Jordan. Corner like when you're through. Jordan, are you Ghana 1 Angola 1? Yabo 89 minutes.
Official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
Yabo 89 minutes. 90 minutes. Last one is that. A throw in for Ghana. Pedro Goncalves, coach of Angola, wide and Yabre. Angola 1, Ghana 1. Shindela, Osman Bukari, Ghana Gono. Lucas Zhao, Angola for Gona penalty. The Pimbo on a pied, Angola for Pimbo on a pied. Uzao Mafam, Makla Bono, Abrantier, Caniro, 4 minutes in that toso. 4 minutes in that toso. Yabona Rominaki William.
I've got number one Gavende.
Excellent defending. Gaspar Kialonda. But defending Inaki William. Inaki Jamudama, Gideon Mensa, Gideon Mede, Gideon. Orbona Koche, Salis, a dummy of Fefe. A throw in for Angola. A throw in for Angola. We want to ball in terms of one echo. The Palancas Negras, Hibono, Batomio, Clebonepie, Bartolomeo, rather, Bono Kwakodi, Kialonda Gaspar, Hibone Roma Angola for Neko, Afonso, Jibo Influenza, Inaki Williams, a piano, referee Farmer Ghana, 4 minutes Yabomu, 1 minute, 3 more minutes to go. Ghana 1, Angola 1, AFCON qualifier. Luanda is a venue. The Palancas Negras, Black Antelopes, Estadio Nacional, 11th in November. Honorable game no on the pitch. Let's go to cry. Yeah, Kumasi, far better. A throw in from Angola, or Magasan from Afonso never to Bono. But I know why Juma, Jordan Juma pa. Amate, Aklebon Fletchum, a throw in from Angola, or Ghana Famu, Bartolomeo, Bartolomeo in terms of their question. Angola, Ranting what did it? Nanso, Osman Bukari, Chester, or Nusuye, what day Angasa. Ghana yet freaky. Angasa from 4 minutes in Yabomu, 2 minutes, 2 more minutes to go. Ghana and show winning goal. Ghana and show winning goal. MTN.
Official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
I think it's a fair game. No Musa Bobo are creating chances, especially beginning of the second half. No more pressure.
And the chess, your technical to me is solid. You're 220 the Remo. Gaspak, head bonnet for Choma Angola. I have Priya Jordan. Are you Revisor Nambachre? Jordan Nambachra Kowobi. Abrantie Kia Londa Gaspar no. Manchester Jesse Angola no. Angola nya free kick ya 4 minutes nya boom 3 minutes. A minute more to go. Angola for nya Angola when you born Akobenga from Camiro I cross ya Angola ya bo shot o da bi. Pacienza or Boshot number
MTN, official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
4 minutes now, Swan is Avijan 4 and General People America Palancas Negras 1, Blasters of Ghana 1. The ultimate radio station, a station with a vision, the mother of all radio stations. Peace 104.3 FM Sunni. A free kick for Ghana, Blasters, Christian Team Blasters. Consulting Nensano. He wanted the referee from Egypt.
MTN, official headline sponsors of the Black Stars.
Wabona Benzian Vivian Konaweye. Bibia Konaweye, Blasters of Ghana, Ako Awel Luanda, and Angola Koba 1, Osman Bukari. And a share Ghana Gono, MIA, Abusavani, Edimu, AC, Dan Kukuya, Boa, and Imado, Timnina, Abuame, David Oforisafo, Bongo, Divara, Namre Coventy, and their Coventy, and Yezo, marketing manager, Charles Wachimina, support to MTN, the official headline sponsor for the Blasters. MTN everywhere you go, MTN sell the services I would want back. Services no a dose of power. The open dial *175#. Let's choose the open. MTN na papa. Dan kweku yaboa. Di jaka cry.
Yeah. We every Nkaiba every Cyber Security Authority CSA. Omo aba. Se omo de brebi esi ho. Every 1st of March. Ekosi 30th of September 2023. Omo my license. Na omo license cyber security service providers CPS woni na MOM accreditation cyber security establishment no any cyber security professionals and you cyber
92% of households that join Peloton early in the year are still active a year later.
Radio. If you like cycling to EDM.
Not just EDM. Try cycling to Broadway hits. Take a scenic hike in Iceland on our treadmill or roll to some 80s jams.
Because I have so much free time.
Whether you have 30 minutes or just 5, Peloton can fit any schedule. 92% stick with it. So can you. Try Peloton tread, row, or bikes risk-free with a 30-day home trial. New members only. Not available in remote locations. See additional terms at onepeloton.com/home-trial.
Security professional and a practitioner. No new license. Mr. Bebre, Cyber Security Authority and country will say a free first March. I could see 30th September. You be at I am a license. No one could J. Na bre come. No muso pipe. Abba Ganamram. Or no bedding. Samunda Usumreni Ghana. And to promoting individuals, organizations, you are accordingly advised in your own interest to engage the services of only licensed and accredited industry players. And to more money a cyber security experts, the professionals here, man. Obano be more bisa.
sa mo bibia akwa bakase ba Unity Radio 103.9 the damu nyina asi aw kan se ni na bana wiye bana wiye nyano now the Black Leopards of Angola omato atena baako about the senior national team, the Black Stars, being led by Chris Wooten. Also, Omashe Ekalibako. And at the end of the scoreline, our Rwanda 11 November Stadium, Ghana, Angola 1, Ghana 1. So far, so good. Coach, assign a substitution. I'm a substitution result. Coach Chris Wooten. The substitution. I'm a substitution. No, I come. The best calls back when I'm be impressions about the senior national team performance and then net to saying because say Anochi Kroma Samas, Dan Otto, Dr. Kwaibi Scientific Care, Ghost Getting Services, Kumasi Market, Anochi Trading, Faith Marketplace, Dreams African Market. Almost said Makwena so as many commentary move here on the bro. By the time I'm quite man so now me for 1 or 2 calls be now maybe some more I'm impressing so far about the game. But I want to say
Pacha Braupo National.
Braupo. It is a
Galija, I think Nyamia don't be Diaboko. I'm happy. I'm happy.
So far, so good. The senior national team has Angola, Akubo 1-1. Game now, so second half now, coach in I mean, your impression about the first half, your impression about the second half.
I think I didn't have the also you knew and then me a little engaged, especially during the first half. I didn't get the opportunity of watching the entire first half, but I was reading some script and following Matt's comment near the I think the first half wasn't as impressive as the second half. So I'm more share the summaries and the commentaries that I've listened to. But what I liked most about this team is what we have in the person of Coach Chris Wooten. What I say. I think for a long time we've been starving of having a coach of his pedigree, a coach of his caliber, a coach who has the balls to make big calls. What I say, a coach, Uchini, players are more big names if we team. Now the players will feel some more commitment, a babesha or one name, a moment a young century. Oh. I think I'm overly impressed, and the coach has won me out today with the substitutions. I was very pissed off with your player, Kudus Mohammed. Okasa Ghana team, elementary team, I did an idea practice. You see, the same problem na players, Caribbean. That's why African players usually they don't get to places. What I said. That's why they don't get to places. Some of club level are only different animals. As soon as they get to national team, especially Ghanaian players. No, the ball need the diagro. I no move show almost Kahano, Obi who say Omunim. Oh, I think very, very, very unfortunate. Sir, these things are going on. It's about time, sir. You go to me.
Hello?
It's about time, it's about time, sir. You go to me as Saki boys near. I'm also coaching Kudus Mohammed, Fimuni, Kamal Dini, Samanyo, Lodi Bukari, any Joseph Spencer, and one other player, I'm trying to say.
Inaki Williams.
Inaki Williams. Audio Mubamos have any about 1-to-1 to open spaces. Also, you have 3 good chances. Inaki Williams chance we are 1-to-1. I hope you saw it. You're complaining about we not feeding the team. You saw the chance that Inaki missed. So Inaki had a better chance of scoring. He couldn't. And then look at another chance. Joseph Spencer ball back. So and the same Joseph Spencer had another chance. Now some question and then penalty na yanjino. So I just here. And some is saying go. So if you count it, more than even 3 chances. It's
hello.
Been lacking. Yeah, Kalu.
Akoso.
Yeah, and that's what we've been lacking for all these years. I mean, I'm so news time now, 20. I wouldn't take much of your time, but I just called to let you know, sir. I was overly impressed with the substitutions of the coach.
One player, or by Madid Ashimero. I'm no way, fan.
What's that?
Then number 8, Majid Ashimero.
Yeah, he was previously part of the national team. And almost a uniform. And I think coach, you know, like I said earlier on, or spreading the tentacles, into which is good.
Fantastic player, fantastic player.
And I don't know, when I would say pretty much, you know, why didn't Pate play? What kind of one?
That's why picking injury, small injury be.
Manka. What kind of one? Another champion. What kind of one?
Wait, also the almost, but don't say almost the physio by.
I knew Arsenal would tell him to play just one game and not play the second. I knew it. It is not surprising to me. Kofeje was blaming the coach as to why Partey didn't start the game. But there's no way Partey will be fit for a coach of Chris Hughton's caliber to put him on the bench. So it is what it is. It's so call another picking news, and I think and I say fun news time no. Yami had more try share na dia kan ya to aso.
Me na one call Ojambe ma osu no Ojam. So what me come and call where there some minute be another football na boy enti enye politics.
I think so that football mean politics can.
Okay.
We don't need to radio. Ghana state is but you need to know me monitor. I'm not cheating, I'm not cheating something. Mr. Danso, Danoto, person, Mondo, and Mr. Kujo, Duntina, unity and I mean monitor me. So now me bomb basso, Mutima, Colaboni, Coeno, Kama County, me bomb basso. I Ghana coaching, I may bona basso, say a big yes of Tisha, let me be a yaban, and idea me as a mea memento, went me a more much me. Thomas paper to the Tom Marty say, or no, or India, you will soon experience recovery, so between me, I recover until maybe be what you jam. Now, Otimia Boma, and I may be more can be, maybe I know your monitor commentary, be say, young far, a blank year, black tabosui. Why you probably really, I'm going to say, did they? Only the damn could be coach, yes, for the Iba problem, BSC camp, and we know, yes, and over global party. Yes, if you know me, you say, no cry, you don't ever can at the Ghana Penifobi. But that's me, I'm not the trader, not because Mr. Dawson, Dambo to repress, Papa. On a mama barmaker, who's a barmaker, and I'm Mr. Dawson, so Mamma Chiana Piafo. Okay, you shall own woman.
Bye. Now, Jabba, I would say the Carol. Yeah, Eva far news, no. Na the Abramo. Yeah, show say Prem Stores, Anochi Chrome Restaurant, Asamas Trading, Dan Auto Repair, Dr. Kwabi Scientific Care, Health Care, Go Coast Catering Service and Restaurant, Kumasi Market, Anochi Trading, and a Faith Marketplace, and a Dream Africa Market. Omnomusoya saying a medit by him. Coach Chris Houghton for the second time in running in substitution has been on point. Yes, since SMB our camp, the bedroom after this match, no, the day SMB in SMB Acosuno, the bedroom, the Abesibiano, the Beba was swatting. Men call na men call kind messages are abba quick, pa fee Minjai Median Muna, maybe to me and call and kind. Someone Buama was a Ghana win today from Nana. Okay, watching your life in Kumasis, Nana Samuel Buama, thanks to Lord. And Zakari Ali Usifu was Osman Bukai changed the game, best player ever. Isaac Mensah, King Kalusa, please, the coach very good, but the players very lazy. And also, as a Mensah small can say, the coach is fantastic, the coach is very good, but the players are very lazy. And then Sema or the buy. Ah, and I did Jumedi and the same. Yakupon Adma Cha Anopa, Shire Noncron, say a day Anopa Bosu, a day bro of fear, with fear mu, Ukamu, any with Jumamu, maybe be a Tuacoso. Yakupon Adma Cha. So I say, a day, Anopa Bosu, bro. Yako peace, 104 101.3 akakɔfa news no nti menyi afidie ni mfiase no manenda ha aha na nkomode ni wa bye bye makrabo
Tibo beta ni nyina eboa wo ama wonom weno eye Jesus shine your light and let the whole
92% of households that join Peloton early in the year are still active a year later.